Hello? Oh my gosh. Hello. I would say good morning, but it's currently 5 p.m. It is not morning time. But I did wake up late. So this is kind of like, this is like a late morning. Early afternoon for me. I fucked my sleeping schedule so bad, chat. I need to go and fix it. But hello, we're gonna yap a bit before we start with our React Monday. We're gonna do Mondays for reacting, which is funny because actually next Monday, I'm not gonna be reacting to something because I have a collab on next Monday, but hello, Shipwrecks! Hi, Sai, my favorite Greek goddess is here. Hello, Itzy. Hi, KR, Kaiser, Aventi, Raven, Joho, Stampoppy, Sinfire, Joker. Hello, hello. Also, hello, you too, Tony, A-Star, Charla. Hi, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm also currently eating a snack right now because I'm hungry. I'm eating, what is this? A cutie. Cuties? I don't even know if it's like the on brand cutie. You know, like those little like mini, are they oranges or tangerines? But they're small and they're yummy. Thank you so much for the hydrate check. Ow! Why are we bonking me today? I didn't do anything. I just got here. Hi, egg sandwich. Oh, those are good to munch on. They're very yummy. I actually finished like a whole bag of them in like 2 days. They're so good. I don't know if they're in season. They're super sweet. They taste like candy. When I get the sugar cravings in, I just eat this. Glitch the Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. If you guys don't know what we're doing today, we're gonna watch some videos because I need to upload stuff on my second channel. So yeah. My second channel, if you guys don't know, is my React channel. It's called Size Tried It. It's my React/clip channel, but technically there's only like one clip on there. The goal is to have daily uploads on there, which I believe starting this week. So, gotta keep up. Gotta keep up. But yeah, I'm super duper excited. We're gonna be watching some of the PyreX's like Umamusume documentaries. And then we're gonna watch some Digital Circus, because I actually haven't watched Digital Circus past like episode 3. So we're gonna watch that today. And then if we can fit like another Max or another Bricky video in there, we'll do that. What are you eating? I'm eating a mini orange tangerine thing. That's what I'm eating today. Digital Circus, yeah. So pretty chill day today. This is not gonna take too much of my brain power. So, hi, Sign, everyone. Guess what? Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy early birthday! Happy early birthday! Yeah, I actually released a schedule today. My first schedule, I feel like in a month. Maybe it's been less than a month. Maybe it's been a little less. But let me show you guys my schedule for the week so we can talk about it. Okay. So, this is my schedule for the week. We have today React Monday. I put the wrong time, sorry. I made the schedule last night, anticipating for me to wake up on time, but I did not wake up on time. Tomorrow we're back with some Pokemon TCG Live because I miss playing the game a little bit. We're gonna be playing the Maffriron deck with the Dino Motor, with the eels, the Maffriron and the eels. So the Juna Unagi deck. And then on Wednesday, I have off. I got some meetings that day. Got some other work I must do that day. And then Thursday, we have Umamusume. We're going to be playing, we're going to be doing a run with, oh Lord. Matikane Fuku Kitaru. How do I say that horse's name properly? I don't even think I said it. No, I said it properly. And then Friday, you guys get to beat me up. You guys get to beat me up in Pokemon. And then on Sunday, I got invited by the wonderful folks over at the Weaves of the Shore to participate in this Grand Archive Distorted Reflections VTuber Relay. So we'll be opening a booster box on stream. And then I'll just pass it over to the next person. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I believe it's going to be like 8 hours long. But I have a 1 hour segment, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Majika ne fuku kitaru. Maji kita ne fuku kitaru. Okay. Captain Cockswaggle, is that correct? Did I say it correctly? Nani? I'm trying to say it right. But yeah, that's what we're doing. There's gonna be a ton of fun this week. Is it a full week of streaming? Kind of ish. Kind of ish. The first time was good. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy week. And then I'm going back to school. Sorry, I'm munching. Yeah, next week we're gonna be doing some collabs. Some overdue collabs, honestly. I feel bad. Because there's like a list of people I've been really wanting to collab with. And I've reached out to. And I was like, I would love to collab with you, however, I probably can't do it till August, but just letting you know I really want to do something with you. And now we're catching up on stuff. The week was nothing but winning games with Typhlosion. Typhlosion's a good meta call right now. If you guys have no idea, the meta right now for Pokemon TCG, it's string cheese. It's Goldengo. It's the string cheese man, and I hate him. I hate Goldengo. I hate playing against him. It's so stressful. It's the reason why it's so good right now is because, one, there's a new item card. Well, it isn't new. It's a reprint of an older item card from like a rotation or two ago called Air Balloon. So it makes it so that your Pokemon has 2 less retreat, which means if you attach it to a Goldengo, it's free. Now, Goldengo has a very special ability called Coin Bonus, where if it's in the active spot, you can pop the ability, draw 2. So you could do like 2 coin bonuses a turn, draw 4. And then you have a new card from, I don't even know what, I'm just gonna say Black Bolt, White Flare, because I actually don't remember what's in Black Bolt and what's in White Flare. So, there's a new card called Genesect EX, and you can, once per turn, look in your deck for 2 Metal Evolution Pokemon and put them in your hand. So you can look for 2 Goldengos, and the deck just runs super smoothly, and it's really annoying. I may or may not have lost to that recently really bad. Everyone at my locals is currently running it. So there's been some people in response running, what is it? Ethan's Typhlosion, because it's obviously Metal's weak to fire. So yeah, I've been on Jotic Box. You can argue. I've been on like the little crayon, the crayon deck. No, the crayon deck's Raging Bolt. Chat, I will never understand why Raging Bolt is a thing. There's also Flareon Box. Yeah. Flareon's not bad. Or let me refresh this. Eevee Box is not bad. You really like Pokemon? That is my main thing. That's my main thing. Pokemon. Yeah, I haven't tried Flareon Box yet. How much are Flareons now? When I wanted to play Flareon, it was expensive. I've been playing Ogre Pawn Box pretty solid into most things. Ogre Pawn Box is actually, unironically, pretty good right now. Which is strange. I thought Terra Box was like, or Ogre Pawn Box was copium. I was just kind of like, the X-Mid. Then I had a friend run it and they did well, and I was like, maybe it isn't that bad of a meta call. Maybe it isn't that bad. I've been somebody who really has been wanting to run Gardevoir, but I just don't think I have enough active brain cells to be able to run Gardevoir. I recently just haven't been, my brain has just not been Gardevoir pilled, you know what I mean? I feel like you need to have enough working brain cells that can last a long time to be able to play that deck. Hello, Eric. But yeah, I mean, people have been running it with a Jellicent. I tried running it with a Jellicent and it was like okay, but obviously Gust is a thing. So there's a new card in the news set called Jellicent, and I really like jellyfish. Like, obviously, look at my model. This outfit's a jellyfish theme. So the active, sorry, I got really up close and personal there. I don't think you guys wanted me to be so up close and personal. So Jellicent basically has an ability that if it's in the active spot, it turns off items and tools, which can be really, really annoying. But if you somehow make it so it's not in the active spot anymore, then yeah, you're kind of screwed. So Gardevoir requires a lot of thinking, especially since it involves inflicting damage to yourself. You inflict damage to yourself and then you move it with Monkey Dory. She's so parasocial. What if I was parasocial, huh? What if I wanted to become parasocial and I became chat's GFE? I think I'd actually be really bad at GFE. I'd be so bad at it. Yeah, I would simply Gust, exactly. So I don't think Jellicent, at least right now, is that great. I think Gardevoir is a good deck, but I don't think everybody can pilot it. I'm a full believer in, like, in the right hands, somebody could be really lethal with it, like Henry Chow. But I want to say, this is a really hot take, and I'm probably going to get people mad. About 80% of Gardevoir players aren't actually that great on Gardevoir. I'm also so tired of Gardevoir. I'm gonna say I can't wait for that fucking card to rotate, but guess what? We're getting Mega Gardevoir next month. So we're here for another 2 years. Well, it's gonna be a different Gardevoir. I don't know. With the new Gardevoir deck from Mega, are we gonna be running the EX still? GFE, she spends all your money on a shiny cardboard. Chat. I want you all to spoil me so I can buy more shiny cardboard and we could have a date at locals. Yeah, another 10 billion years of Gardevoir meta. We thought we were out of the trenches. Yeah, I've seen people rage quit against Gardy. Steven's Metagross is tanky. Steven's Metagross is actually quite funny. Especially if you put, what is it, the little bomb with it? Like the little, what is it? The A-Spec with the bomb? Do you guys know what I'm talking about, or am I crazy? Deluxe bomb, yeah! The bomb! It's super funny. But I don't think it's gonna be as good now because we have Tool Scrapper. So tool removal is now a thing, and also jamming towers seems to be very popular. Someone stupid. Has Pokemon cards ever tried making shiny Pokemon variants of the same card? Yes! 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 They will do it'll be like Shining Fates or Paldean Fates or something like that. It'll usually say Fates in it. It's like a subset where they reprint Pokemon cards from previous sets, especially those that are meta, and give shiny variants to them. So, yeah. I'm anticipating we're probably going to be getting another one within the next year or so. So, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. My mom, she called me right before stream. She's like, Poseidon, me and your siblings are going to Japan. Is there anything you want? And I gave her a list of like TCG stuff, and she goes, of course you want this. Are you sure you don't want anything else? Like, yes, mother, I just want sleeves and deck boxes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. She doesn't have the accent. So my mom lost her accent. So my mom is actually from the Philippines. She immigrated from the Philippines. However, she's a Filipino citizen, but she traveled a lot when she was younger because my grandpa worked as an engineer. So he worked in Europe, he worked in the Middle East, and he worked in America. So my mom, growing up, she grew up in going to a lot of international schools. And my mom never really had like a heavy accent, like a heavy Filipino accent. So yeah, if I were to talk to my mom, and maybe I'll bring her on to like phone call her on one of these streams and just tell her like, hey, careful, don't say anything. But you guys would probably be like, oh wow, she doesn't sound like she's Filipino. But usually sometimes her accent slips, especially when she gets mad. When she gets mad. Yeah, the environmental side of growing up with accents. So because my mom attended a ton of international schools, my mom grew up not really having a Filipino accent. Like my mom speaks fluent Tagalog. Like you could hear it when she speaks Tagalog, but when she speaks English, it sounds like she's from the West. Guardy EX plus Mega Garden feels like something people would at least try. Oh, 100%. 100%. Hello, Don Thunder. Yeah, one of my siblings is going to... So the reason why they're going to Japan is because one of my younger siblings, she graduated college. So this is her graduation trip. And she actually won tickets to go see... What is it? The Miku concert in Japan? I don't know how she managed to do that, because I know getting concert tickets in Japan can be a little bit tricky. But yeah, she graduated, so now she's in Japan, or she's going to Japan. She's actually flying right now. They left a few hours ago. But yeah, I wish I could have gone, but I have work. I have a lot of things I need to do, and I already had my vacation, so. Hi, Dark Rapunzel, hello. Been in Japan during the summer. Somehow I believe it's hotter than the Philippines. I actually, is Japan or the Philippines worse when it comes to humidity? That's a hard question. I think both are really bad. I will say, I think Japan's humidity is pretty bad. However, I think the heat in the Philippines is something else. Like, I legitimately remember last time I went, like the sun burning my skin alive. They have 35 degrees Celsius yesterday. I have no idea. I don't know how to translate anything into Celsius. When I went to go visit my dad in Canada, he was just like, Poseidon, it's so hot outside. It's like 20 something degrees. And I'm like, 20 degrees? That's like freezing. He's like, no, it's Celsius. I'm like, what? I don't understand why America's still on the Fahrenheit system. Summer here is a cold storm, 2 storms, 1 cold dawn thing. But yeah, I am I'm slowly recovering from vacation. So I got back from Canada. I had a 2-day break, and then I went somewhere else for a little bit. Came back, and now I'm here. And then I'm gonna have to go back to school really soon too. So streams might be a little more sparse moving forward. I think it's gonna be 3 times a week now for sure, but who knows? Who knows? Why? Sometimes I wish I didn't have a life and I was just chronically online. But I don't think that would be very good for my mental health. The schedule is set in stone for this week, yes. Future stuff, not really that sure. Speaking of the Philippines, my relatives just came back, and for last week they were staying. Manila was flooding. It is typhoon season. That is right. Typhoon season is upon us. By upon us, I mean everyone in the Philippines and possibly in the SEA. Celsius is for how hot water is. Fahrenheit is for how hot people are, and Kelvin is some dude I knew at my old job. I believe having a life helps. More than chronically online. That's true. That's true. Okay. I think within the last year or so has been the most social I've ever been in my life, because before I was like super duper no life. I was at home all the time. I didn't really have anywhere to go, nor did I really want to go out. I just go on my PC, play games, and call it a day. I didn't really have any like IRL friends that wanted to go out too much, and a lot of my friends were online. And now I think it's like the complete opposite. I think okay, that's not true. I still have like friendships I have like online, but this is the most like social I've been. I have a really stable IRL friend group, and we're all like pretty chill. They're all card gamers, so obviously we have a lot in common, and it's been fun. Miss Korea, thank you so much for the follow, and I have confusion. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I know, I'm very, very happy. I'm just busy. I feel like I'm going out every other day now to go like hang out or go to lunch or go get dinner, or maybe we'll go to someone else's house, or they go to mine. My house seems to be very popular with the friend group. I think it's just because I'm one of the few people that don't actually have like a roommate, or like I live with my parents, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that tends to be the reason why my place seems to be the more popular place to hang out. Crimson Art, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yes, the American curse. 0-10 cold, 40 hot, from what I understand as an American for Celsius. Wait, that's actually a really good way to be able to tell whether it's hot or not. 0 is freezing, 10 is cold, 20 is air, 30 decent, 40 hot. It's kind of the opposite for me. Ever since I quit my job to go back to college, this is the most isolated I've been in a decade. Oh no. I mean, it's kind of one of those sacrifices you have to make, because that's what I did. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Fritzy boy, thank you so much for the follow. My sister's cat is making so much noise. He's behind my setup, and I really hope he doesn't do anything. Hello, sweet child. Where did you come from? Oh, hold up. There's a cat in my room, in my office. I need it. Okay. Go now. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Okay, I put some food out for you. Go. I'm taking care of my sister's cats while she's gone. I had to let him out. I didn't even know he was in my office. He was hiding behind my desk. I didn't see him. friends from school tend to be far away areas. Oh no! I lived with my dad when going to college and got the hell out after I graduated. You're so real. I did not finish college when I moved out. TDW, thank you so much for the follow. I went straight into the workforce, and holy moly, was that draining. I got humbled really quick because the world is not kind, and working especially in a customer service field was really rough on my mental. And it got to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm done. D-O-N-E done. I'm going back to school. I need to get away from the workforce. Would you stream Minecraft with chat on the server? I don't know, and I'll be honest, I don't think so. I don't think so. I've been meaning to check out the community Minecraft server, but I forgot my Minecraft password. So it's just been one of those things where I'm like, I'm gonna put this at the bottom of my to-do list, and I'll deal with the Minecraft password later. She doesn't trust shipwrecks on stream. It's not that. It's more so like, I guess maybe it is partially that, because technically it's a public server and I cannot control what anybody says in the chat or like what they build and stuff. But it's something I probably am gonna avoid streaming. But if you guys see me pop in one of these days, I'd love to go see what you guys are up to. Dude, I thought having a degree would help, but it just helped with securing a job. The respect that I thought I would receive never came to fruition. And that's like a huge thing, right? Where a lot of even like corporate jobs now, I'm not saying all, but I have friends who have no degree. They did not go to college. However, they were in the workforce for a long time, and they were able to secure a job just having experience and a really strong resume from that experience. I've seen way too many people, especially like people I went to high school with. I have a friend that I'm still like pretty close with. Me and her were best friends in high school. She got her degree, and she's working a job that didn't require a degree, and she's getting paid minimum. And I feel so horrible for her, because I remember she was talking to me. She's like, Poseidon, I worked so hard for this many years. How is it I'm not able to find a job nowadays? And I think it's just like the horrible job market right now, because a lot of corporations, a lot of companies, they don't even look for freshly graduated students anymore. Sometimes they would rather take the person who didn't go to college, however, has a ton of experience in the field. So, yeah, it sucks. And that was one of the big things, like, should I go back to college? Should I not? But unfortunately, I was like, I think I'm gonna try, because I'm gonna be really honest. I really want to be a corporate girl. I say as I'm a corporate VTuber, but like a corporate office girly. I know you can become one without a degree, but it might help a little bit with securing the degree or securing the job. But I also feel like I wanted to go back to uni because I wanted that college experience, I guess. Yeah, the resume filters ruin job hunting. Resumes are so important. Don't want to spend time training new people. Exactly. They would rather hire somebody who has a lot of experience, where they require less training to do the job, even if they don't have the degree, versus somebody who does have the degree but has no job experience. Which is why I think having like internships and stuff definitely help, because then you can at least prove like, hey, I have this degree and I also interned at this place and I did really well, and here's a bunch of references and all the things I've done. Here's a portfolio and everything. And usually you get a little bit you get them to bite a little bit with something like that. Can you add VTuber in your CV? No. I'm sure I can, but I don't think I'd want to include. If it's not pertaining to job, I guess not. But higher experience or just AI? Yeah, AI is kind of taking over a lot of jobs right now. Yeah. I have too much to say about being an office corporal girly. I think I should share later. Oh, that's right. You are an office corporal girly. I had a YouTuber of mine that got me a job. They didn't care about my degree. Ooh. Should I put YouTuber on mine? Because technically I am a YouTuber. I mean, yeah, I daily upload on a channel. I think it especially helps because I'm a marketing major. So maybe I can put it in there. Be like, hey, so I was this VTuber's manager. That's totally not me, but I helped to manage the channel. You know what's been helping? Like, I guess motivate me to be able to go to college and get a good job. I was like, I would love to be able to max rarity a singular Pokemon deck. Yeah, I went for a marketing digital media job. They liked that I was doing stuff versus applicants who only had a degree but nothing to show. That's what I'm saying. Portfolios are so important, especially if you're working in that field. They are going to be looking for portfolios. They're going to be looking for what social media account to help manage. Like, I have a few that I help manage, and they're looking for stuff like that. So I'm slowly but surely working on it. I mean, okay. I don't know if anybody can put like mod on a resume, because I guess that would depend on exactly what the streamer has mods assist for. Like, I have my mods assist me with stuff every now and then. Like, I had a mod, thank you Aerosmith, they organized all my videos into playlists, because I actually learned that playlists are so important when it comes to videos and YouTube, because I personally am not this type of YouTube watcher, but I didn't even realize that people did this, where a lot of people will just click on a playlist, because I guess maybe I do this as well, where Alex Jacobs, thank you so much for the 15-month membership. Hopefully you enjoyed your Poseidon TCG pack. If you guys don't know, if you sub or get a membership or super chat or 500 bits, $5 donation, you get to open your own Poseidon pack on screen, and there's an ultra rare you can pull. I'll be adding more cards at a later date. But it helps pad out the resume, and you give a fancy name like online mental health consultant. I would not put Discord mod on the resume. I would not put that. I would put something along the lines of assistant to the content creator, you know, managing communities or something like that. So one second. I'm doing something really quick. Let me get this done really quick. Okay. Sorry. Good morning, Lady Double Eggs. Why are you saying, is it because I have big boobs? Is it because I have big boobs? I actually had this conversation with somebody recently where I was just like, you guys think big boobs are nice, and trust me, I do too, but my God, are they painful? I cannot tell you guys how much back pain I've been recently, and I actually maybe it's not entirely my boobs, right? It could also just be I've been sleeping on a mattress that's like 12 years old and I really need a new one. I'm gonna treat myself this Christmas to a new mattress. But it hurts, man. It hurts. And you know, I tend to bump into things more often with having big boobs. You know, it's not fun to live with, but it's visually pleasing. So maybe that's just one of the caveats to having big booba. Your poor back. I know. Also, don't mind me. I'm also sleeving some cards right now. I'm sleeving some cards while we talk, and we're gonna start watching videos in a little bit. I just like yapping before stream, getting to, you know, warm up chat. I also kind of want to do this thing where at the beginning of stream, I kind of want to, you know, watch or look at things, maybe give my chat a prompt like, hey, send in these type of videos or these type of, you know, things for me to watch on stream, and we get to do it together. And I haven't gotten around to doing that just yet, but I need to set something like that up. Back clean card addict. I know. I built a budget version of Charmeau from Vanguard, the lyrical deck with the girl and the witch, and those cards came in. It costed me like 50 bucks. So I'm like, I have a lyrical deck now, but it's not like fully built. Kronos had to nerf you somehow. I was just too powerful. And honestly, all the gods in Mythos, all the VTubers in Mythos need to be scared of me. Gear in front, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Time to lurk and watch Horse Girls. Thank you so much, Dadavin. Speaking of Dadavin, you guys should go buy my deck box and my sleeves on Murasaki Atelier. You guys should go buy, because it's pretty awesome, and I got to see some of the awesome product that you guys get to have and order. Ditto. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't help but be a card addict, chat. Danger, wet floor? What are you talking about? Thank you so much for the hydrate check. I appreciate you. Thank you. I need to sip water anyway. I need to get I need to buy like I want to get a new water bottle for school, because the current ones I have, so I have really good water bottles, but the problem I'm having is that a lot of them are like the twist and take off the cap, and I don't want that. I want the one that has like the little thing I can just suck the water from and be like, all good. All bueno. Hey yo, what's good? Hello. Hi. What did my voice just do there? How much wet the floor that it's in danger? You're always in danger when you're around me. My friends can confirm. I am a danger to society. My friends don't like to take me places. Like, okay, let me tell you what happened last time they took me out. So I went out to go see Fantastic Four, and here are my thoughts. I think it was a fine movie. I actually quite enjoyed my time watching Fantastic Four. However, I think I kind of wish it was a TV special. It didn't really feel like a movie. Oh my god, am I gonna get a lot of backflack for this? It didn't really feel like a movie to me, if I'm being really honest with you. It just like felt like just like a TV special. But I believe it was one of those movies that's like a setup for what could possibly happen in the future. Who knows? Who knows? Pedro Pascal might be a big player in the next Avengers game. The style pacing definitely felt fast enough to feel that way. Oh, 100%. Well, anyways, so I went with 3 of my friends. So there were 4 of us that went to the theater. And so we decided to go on a Tuesday at like noon. So if you guys don't know, I think this is actually most theaters in the West, or maybe it's a different day for some of you, but for me in Atlantis, It's on Tuesdays. All the theaters in Atlantis are matinee all day. All day. So it doesn't matter if you show up at noon. It doesn't matter if you show up at like 10 p.m. The price will be the same, which at the time I believe I paid like $8 for a ticket, which I thought before was a standard price. I used to be able to get like movie tickets for like $4 or $5, but now like matinee price is $8. It's like, oh my God, inflation is a huge thing. But I had decided, by I mean we collectively decided as a friend group to go at 12 p.m. because we had something we had to go to later that day. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go see this movie at 12. So I guess everybody else had the same idea, showed up at 12, and I was in a theater full of families, and there was like a summer camp group that took a field trip to go see Fantastic Four. Turquoise Tie, thank you so much for the 18 months. Hi, Sai, it's been a while. Hope stream has been fun so far. Thank you so much. Hold up, my headphones are going to die. Anyways, so the theater was packed with children, families, and a summer camp group of children. I think you guys can see where this is going. So, if you know me already, I can be quite the loud individual, and sometimes I don't know how to use my inside voice. So a lot of the time, like if I go to theaters, if I have something to say, I will just like try to whisper it to like my friends, but then it doesn't turn out to be a whisper, and I get told by my other friends to shut the fuck up. But yeah, it was noisy kids the entire movie. It was like this baby crying. This mom did not want to take her baby out of the theater. Like if I was that mom, I would have taken the baby out, kind of calmed the baby down, and go back in the theater. But this whole time, she just was like holding her kid, and the kid was crying throughout a good chunk of the movie. And she kept telling the kid like, shh, 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 be quiet, be quiet. And she was like snapping her fingers at the kid, and I was just kind of like, just take the kid out. Just take, no, like don't like kill it, obviously. I meant take it out of the theater. Take them out. This is sounding really bad. Take them out of the theater, walk out, calm them down outside where you're not disturbing the other movie watchers, and then bring them back inside once they're calmed down. But this mom didn't want to do that. And let me tell you something, this mom was sitting directly in front of me. So it was really loud where I was at. I had to like really tune in to try to figure out what the fuck what's going on. One sec. Take him out to the back is what Mike prayed out of them. Yeah, I honestly think that might have been grounds for like somebody to go call like the theater attendant and be like, hey, this lady's kind of disturbing us. Yeah, those parents are really annoying. They are. I don't know what people's thoughts are on gentle parenting are. But I'm not I have not seen too many successful gentle parenting. I guess kids, I don't know. Yeah. Never again. I picked a time where I guess a lot of families had the same idea of wanting to go. And that summer group of kids was also pretty noisy. Summer camp kids. So I didn't get to enjoy the movie, I think, as much as I could have. So yeah, theater etiquette I feel like is now out the window. I mean, have you guys seen all the Minecraft movie memes, right? Where people are throwing popcorns. In some cases, people were throwing fireworks in the theater. Like, that's crazy to me. That doesn't That doesn't... I don't get it. I get baby in planes because transport. Oh yeah, like babies on planes is a little different because where else are you gonna go? Where else are you gonna go? And it's quite loud and it can be shaky. So I can understand why babies are gonna cry. And I have a little sympathy for parents who have to deal with crying children on planes. I mean, does that make it, oh, like, does that mean I'm like not annoyed when that happens? Absolutely not. So, like when I went to Portland for Pokemon, my flight going to Portland, I had to deal with a screaming child and I had no sleep and I was really, really sad and annoyed and upset. But I also didn't want to blame the parent because obviously, you know, I feel like loud noises and a shaky plane could make a baby really upset. As opposed to like a movie theater where you could just walk out, take your kid out of the theater and calm them down. Yeah, the first Minecraft jockey is Spider Jockey. Yeah, have you guys seen those videos where during the chicken jockey scene, like there were people setting off fireworks in the theater? That's crazy to me. Valid complaint. Yeah, movie theater etiquette I just think is no longer really a thing. And movie theaters are slowly becoming no longer a thing. I love going to movie theaters. Speaking of Worlds, I'll be at Worlds of Champions Sunday. Heck yeah! Yeah, I'll be going for Worlds. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any like meetups or anything. I don't think I'm comfortable enough, or at least right now, to kind of be like, hey guys, I'm doing a meetup here. But if for any reason you recognize my voice, or maybe I'll have like a little side keychain on my bag for that weekend, you can come up to me, say hi, and I'll give you a Pokemon card. I feel so bad for the movie Usher's post Minecraft movie. Yeah, because they're gonna have to be the ones to clean it up, and when these people throw popcorn all over the place, because like obviously, right, there's gonna be popcorn and snacks and leftover food after movie theaters, but usually it's not that bad. It's enough to be able to like, okay, we can clean this up in like 20 minutes and go. But when the whole theater's ransacked with popcorn and wrappers and all of this bullshit, then yeah, they probably won't have enough time to clean it up before the next showing, because realistically there's only like 20, maybe 30 minutes between showings, especially if it's a movie that's been like newly released. They're gonna be trying to fit as many of those showings as they possibly can during the day to try to make their money off of the hype. It's crazy that Worlds is next weekend. Yeah, me and a few friends are traveling down to go see it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't think I'm gonna be there so I'm technically there the whole weekend. I have a 4-day pass, but I don't think I'm gonna be at the venue every single day. I told them, I was like, I for sure want to go to opening and then closing, but then I also kind of want to do the side events, and then I have some stuff I need to drop off at the PSA booth anyway. I need to grade my Dodger Luffy. I haven't done that yet, and I need to grade my manga Luffy. Those are one of great. That's cool. I'll wear a Collegiate League jersey. Heck yeah! When Moody can find me. Yeah, I might put like a side keychain on my bag, but I'm not gonna be like, guys, I'm over here. Yeah, I have a few friends I'm meeting up with too. I think there are a few VTubing adjacent mutuals I want to go say hi to. I think I actually have to have dinner with somebody. Fireworks in a movie is not safe open. I'm pretty sure those people got arrested. And honestly, I hope they did. Movie theater etiquette's no longer a thing. People are just so disrespectful in movie theaters now, and it makes me so sad. I still have not gone to a tournament, but I've always wanted to. Worlds is actually, I don't know if you're into Pocket, Dark Rapunzel, but Worlds is actually going to be the first time they're doing a Pokemon TCG Pocket Championships, which I think is really fun. I don't think I'm going to participate in it. I definitely want to see what's going on. But yeah, I hope my dream one day, I don't think I'm ever going to be a pro enough to go to Worlds. However, my dream is to be able to judge Worlds. So I really want to do that. That's why I'm focusing more on judging this season than playing. I love Pocket TCG. Yeah, so hopefully that means there's going to be more tournaments. Maybe they'll bring them to regionals. I know they started doing side events for Pokemon TCG at regionals. I don't know if they're ever gonna bring it to a like actual like part of the tournament, kind of like how VGC, Pokemon Go, and TCG are like all in one tournament. I don't know if they're gonna add Pokemon TCG Pocket to that roster, but maybe it'll be like a Pokemon Unite thing where it's like in a separate esports type of organization. Isn't just movie theaters, retail in general. Oh, 100%. I think I worked retail for a little bit, and I liked it, but I just think the people I was working with were not very nice, so I ended up quitting. But I think I was working towards the tail end of like reasonable shoppers. I didn't have to deal with any. I mean, I had to deal with Karens, but it wasn't that bad. But now, like, you walk into a department store, you see like teenagers trashing the place. It's really sad. I don't really do in-store shopping anymore. I pretty much order everything on Amazon or online, which means a lot of these stores are probably going to be shutting down, because I know I'm not the only one that does that. I do miss the days of being able to go out and go to Marshall's with my mom and my family, pick out some new clothes and stuff like that. And to be fair, yeah, you could still do that, but I just don't think it's the same anymore. It's not the same, and especially a lot of stores, they'll be like, hey, yeah, we don't actually have this in store. You'll have to order it online. And a lot of the stuff I like ordering, like, are online. Like, oh, you want this purse? You want this pair of shoes? Yeah, so we don't have it, but you can order it online. And I've gotten to the point where it's just kind of like, well, why would I go in store now if I can just order it online? Like, online exclusive items, I typically want those ones now. So yeah, retail's so awful. Coworkers sucks because customers already attach your patience. Thankfully my coworkers are really chill. That's always the best. That was why I think I worked for as long as I did in the workforce, because I don't work anymore full time. Was the fact that my coworkers ended up becoming my friends, and it made it a lot more bearable to be able to go to work. Yeah, I will never have respect for anybody that treat customer service workers like crap. I'll never have respect for anybody, because they already have to deal with so much, and they don't get paid enough to deal with people's bullshit. So when I see someone being disrespectful to customer service workers, I'm always kind of like, hey dude, stop. Like, what the fuck? My mom was like that for a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie, my mom's a little bit of a Karen. So there was a Vegas trip I had taken with my mom, and we were checking in. We were gonna be getting a 2-queen bed suite, and at the time, they had emailed her the day before we were gonna go, and let her know like, hey, we had to move you guys into a king suite just due to the fact that we don't have enough double queen suites. And I was like okay with it. I'm like, I don't mind like either sleeping on the couch or sharing a bed if that's really what you want to do. Like, it's not that big a deal. And my mother was furious. She was so mad. And to be fair, her reasoning was because like she has been a gambler and a player at this casino for over 2 decades now. So she's kind of high up on their list of, oh yeah, she's a person who goes to like the VIP check-in and stuff like that. So she felt like she had a little more entitlement, which I can sympathize with. However, I don't really understand, because at the end of the day, just because you spend a lot of money doesn't necessarily make you special, and you know, kind of, you still have to follow the rules and respect them whenever they're enforced or something like that. So we get to Vegas, and my mother goes straight to the VIP check-in desk, and she's like, this is bullshit. I was promised this suite, and my casino host told me I would be here. This is so BS. And she made up something that I forgot. She said it was my birthday. It was in fact not my birthday, but she was like, it's my daughter's birthday. This is unacceptable. I have been here for over 2 decades. And my mom was being so like, I don't want to say rude. Oh, she was just a little bit rude. But my mom's a very outspoken person, and it doesn't come from a bad place. However, I think she doesn't understand that maybe what she is saying is coming off the wrong way. So I actually had to like step in. I was like, Mom, like, calm down. And she's like, I really want this suite. This is what I booked for. This is what my casino host told me we had. And this poor guy, he has never talked to my mom. This is not my mom's casino host. And this guy was just like, ma'am, like, we have like these concerts happening this weekend. We have a convention, and we're actually negative in rooms right now. So this is the best I can do. Like, this is and my mom was not having it. So I actually had to like step in, and I was like, Mom, stop talking. And then I turned to the guy and I'm like, I apologize. I'm really, really sorry. And I asked him very nicely. I said, listen, you know, this, you know, I understand why my mom's upset. This is what we were hoping for. And is there any other options you can give us to be able to fix this situation as much as we possibly can? And this guy looked a lot more comfortable talking to me. And because I was so nice to him, we didn't get the double queen bed. We still ended up getting the singular king bed, but he was just like, I'm gonna throw in some complimentary stuff, and I will make sure to get you guys in a room with a good view of the Las Vegas Strip, which I don't think he would have given otherwise if it wasn't for the fact I was nice to him. So, Dizzy Kuya, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, energy and vibes are so important. So, I actually had to talk to my mom after. I was like, listen, this guy had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that the hotel was overbooked. So, don't be mean to him. Don't be rude with him. And she's like, well, I didn't think I was that rude. And I'm like, you were kind of yelling at him. And, you know, when somebody yells at you and is talking very loudly at you, especially when you're being very stern about it, I wouldn't blame somebody if they took it in a way that was like, I didn't like that. So yeah, my mom's trying her best. She's trying, and she eventually, I got her to apologize to the guy too. Yeah, you definitely good cop versus bad cop. So, feel sorry for child being used as child sympathy. I think if my mom had a sister, I think that her moms are related. That's good on her part. She's learning. She's learning. So she ended up saying sorry because she didn't understand that, you know, she was coming off that way, which I don't blame her. So she's always been like that. I just don't think anybody has straight up told her, like, don't do that. So yeah, we've been yapping for like an hour now. We were supposed to react to stuff, which we are gonna still do. I just like talking. Okay, it feels very therapeutic to be able to talk about stuff on stream with best to negotiate with a calm tone. Exactly. So even if you're like in a situation like that, you know, just asking what are your options. Because I would have preferred the double bed, because I'm somebody that doesn't like, I don't like sharing beds if I can possibly do it. And it isn't because I'm uncomfortable with anybody. It's because I'm one of those sleepers that likes to spread. I like to spread. So it's more so like, I wouldn't want to subject another person to me just like sleeping diagonally and just like arms and legs out. I wouldn't want to subject that, but you know, it ended working out. We still had a great time that trip. My mom is happy. She wasn't even in the room that much anyway, so it's like, why does it matter this much? But whatever. It is what it is. What's up, Hyrule? Oh my god, he came to mod my stream. I'm restless and have very pointy elbows. Yeah, I'm not fun to share a bed with. I tend to spread. We might sleep compressed, but I take space somehow. I don't know, man. I'm the same way. My mom's a high gambler. She enjoys Vegas. She always tells me, Poseidon, Vegas is my Disneyland. I've had blankets pulled all the way to my pillow like a couple of times just for moving around so much in my sleep. Do that same. I can be like that too. Hello, Codsfish, welcome in. Also, by the way, if there's any lurkers in the stream, there's something going on with the Twitch views that it won't count your view unless like you type like a singular thing in chat or use a redeem. So if you are lurking, I would appreciate if you send a message. It could be short, or just click a redeem when you use the channel point redeems. I have no idea what's going on. I think a lot of YouTubers are currently dealing with that right now, where their viewership is looking a lot lower than it actually is. So yeah, it sucks. So even I, like when I watch streams, because I'm a lurker in most of the streams I watch. I don't really type. I'm not a huge typer when it comes to me watching streamers, but just sending like a little hi or something like that, that helps a lot with the viewership right now. And just do that also for any other streamers you guys watch and you lurk into. That'll help them a lot. I think everybody recently has been experiencing a huge dip. I think right now is just like the last month or so has been pretty low viewership for VTubers, which is why I'm very thankful I'm multi-streaming. As much as like sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about multi-streaming anymore. I'm very thankful that I have a pretty consistent community on YouTube. So yeah, YouTube has problems too. I mean, there's no perfect streaming platform, for being completely honest here. There is no perfect streaming platform. A lot of people just kind of like, you know, just go wherever the streamer goes. I've actually seen a lot of VTubers start switching over to Kick, and I'm just like, wow, whoa. Not that I don't like I judge anybody for doing that. Like, it's completely up to you. But I'm just kind of like, whoa, there's like a sudden influx of VTubers switching over to Kick. I think a lot of people are starting to multi-stream through there too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick to, I actually stopped multi-streaming onto Twitter because it actually gave my OBS a lot of issues. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna stick on Twitch and YouTube for now. I hope that gets fixed. I'm here on YouTube, but I lurk on Twitch too, so I'll make sure to type in the chat to make sure my view counts. I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. it's rough out here. I think a lot of I think Joel even tweeted about it, and maybe I'm Delulu and I'm remembering wrong. But I think right now it's just been the lowest for viewership for a lot of YouTubers. And I've been there, done that. Like sometimes I see lower viewership and I get a little discouraged, but it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to just keep going. As a VTuber, you're always gonna, or even just a streamer, I'm not even gonna label this as a VTuber because this is overall a streaming thing. Your viewership's gonna go up and down for a while, but the only thing that really matters is how consistent you are and like at least you're streaming. So that's what I'm trying to do, even though like sometimes I do fall a little bit from that. Yeah, I still call it Twitter. Oh, 100%. Does anybody genuinely call it X? Like, that's just a genuine question. Does anybody actually call it that? I don't know if anybody actually calls it X. That'd be really funny. Alrighty, gamers. I think it's time. Bundle, thank you so much for the 3-month Prime sub, and Alcoholics Anonymous, thank you so much for the 2 bits. Called my dad earlier to pick me up from this sleepover I did not like, and he said no. He said no because I'm 34 and those people are my wife and my kids. I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta tend to the wife and children. You gotta tend to them. Oh, Lord. Okay. Brave. Yes. Yar. I just got my Utalita card. Ah! Uta's actually getting support. In a few sets. So maybe Green Uta isn't that bad of a pick right now. I want to make Robin work. I have her alternate leader now, but I don't know how to make it work. Hold up, I need to sign in. I'm not signed in to my account. 1 second. Oh, it's like open your iPhone and go to the YouTube app and click this number. Like, why? And click this number. Hold up, chat. Such is a life. Hey man, that's the married life. Alright. That is the married life. Wife and kids. Oh my goodness. Okay. Resend it, please and thank you. Confirm whether it's you or not trying to sign in. Yes. Near Atlantis. Tap the number shown on your other device. Suspicious activity! Excuse me! Excuse me. That is not what I want. Let's see. Can do this. Where is this? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to make it so it doesn't keep... It's like trying to... It's like saying me signing in a suspicious activity. How was this suspicious activity? Okay. Alright. We're cooking. Are we doing the TCG set stuff for reaction today? Nope, that's next week. Doing that next week. Doing that next week. Yeah, I know. I'm like, is YouTube gonna ask for my like government ID, my social security number, my kids, and my wife? Like, come on. Why are we asking for so much? Alright, gamers. We are actually a little bit behind on some of the Umamusume videos we have to watch. We are a little behind, so good old buddy Pyrex, he's streaming right now. We're gonna do these two videos. Actually, his channel went down a little bit ago because someone hacked into his account and was like streaming some crypto bullshit, and his videos got taken down, his whole channel got taken down. And I remember I messaged him and I was like, hey, you know, I have some videos on my second channel reacting to your stuff. Do you still want it up? And he's like, no, please keep it up. And he was able to get his channel back. So I'm happy. We should all be happy because he's a great guy. He's really nice. Actually, should we do this in the gaming overlay or should we go into full screen? Do you guys prefer when we react when I have my overlay on, or do you guys want to do it like full screen? Why always crypto streams? It's so stupid. I hate cryptocurrency scammers. Yeah. Full screen? Okay. Let me move into that. Full screen, baby. Full screen. All right, which video should we watch first? Agnes or TM Opera? Oh. Okay. I think I kind of want to watch the Agnes one because Agnes is quite the interesting character. Alrighty, so we're gonna be reacting to Agnes Tachyon? I think it's Tachyon, the Phantom of Umamusume. She's the one with the scary red eyes. She's the one that's kind of spooky a little bit. So yeah, I don't know too much about this horse girl, if I'm being quite honest. I don't think I've played her in the game. Is she even out in the game? I don't know. There's so many horse girls. There's too many for me to count. Anyways, let's watch this video by Pyrex.
Rivalries are something all too common in Umamusume. A strong rival, in most situations, present the ability
Wait, I have a figure of this character!
For our protagonists to push past their boundaries and overcome hardship. In having strong competitors, the only option is to dig deep and work as hard as you can to break past your limits. The beginning of a new era is a prime example of showcasing that pursuit of greatness in Umamusume. However, what happens when your rival is someone completely untouchable? a presence so overwhelming that it would shatter all confidence someone would have.
I've been there, done that. I've never done like competitive sports. However, I've played competitive TCGs, and there's always, and I'm sure a lot of either sports players or like even TCG gamer competitors can relate to this. There's always that one person like you are rivals with, and it's so hard to try to like surpass them or like try to meet at their level. The thing you kind of just have to accept, right, is the fact that there's always going to be somebody who is better than you, and it's really hard to not get discouraged. But I'm trying, like even myself, like still am battling with some of that competitive nature and discouragement nowadays. But I think it's just one of those things, like you kind of just have to accept somebody's always going to be better than you, and just kind of use that as a reason to improve on your skills or do better in the sports field. You know what I mean? I'm just yapping.
The history of Japanese horse racing has seen many strong competitors come and go as the years have progressed. Rarely do we see such dominating careers as Symboli Rudolph and Katsuragi Ace. Maiden debuts are normally where these horses shine, showing a new audience what they're capable of. But what happens when all expectations are shattered? When the audience is shown the sheer potential a new racer has. One who would dominate the racetrack and disappear as quickly as they came, leaving behind such a strong legacy that would usher in a new era of horse racing. This is the story of Agnes Tachyon, the Phantom of the racetrack. Unlike other videos, this one will be surprisingly short. Agnes Tachyon's racing career isn't that extensive, but it is the importance of his participation in his short career that would solidify him in horse racing history. Agnes Tachyon was born on April 13, 1998, and from the very beginning had clear potential to be a strong racehorse. Tachyon's sire was Sunday Silence, a famous racehorse from America who'd been brought over to Japan. Sunday Silence was one of the best sires that Japan had ever seen, displaying strong pedigrees to pass down to the various children he'd have in his retirement.
Look at him aura farming.
It wasn't only Tachyon's sire that was famous, but his dam as well. The dam of Agnes Tachyon was Agnes Flora, a well-known racehorse, most notably placing first in the Oka show. Agnes is a clan name which shows Tachyon's lineage, and the name Tachyon is defined as a hypothetical particle faster than the speed of light. From birth,
wait, that's
expectations
such
were high
a
for
sick
Tachyon
name! That is so cool.
fill the shoes of both his mother and father's history. Though Tachyon displayed a strong lineage, he would not be seen as a favorite to win his debut race. Tachyon had not seen much training in comparison to his competition, leading many to believe that his abilities wouldn't be as sharp against other horses at the debut. Tachyon would claim victory in his debut race over the fan favorite rebroadcast, cementing his position as a fierce competitor. In some cases, debut races are the only first place finishes some horses achieve. However, for Tachyon, it would only be the beginning of a string of multiple victories to come. Tachyon's debut race would also show the audience that he was far above the capabilities of other newcomers. During the final spurt of the race, Tachyon would clear 600 meters in 33.8 seconds. Most racehorses average a time of 35 to 36 seconds to clear the same distance, with notably strong horses being able to barely lower that time to 34. Tachyon wasn't only winning debut races against newbies either. In his very next race, Tachyon would challenge some of the greatest names to come in this era of racing, one of the most notable being Jungle Pocket. Pocket, the main character in Beginning of a New Era, isn't anyone to scoff at either. Pocket's career, though not as impressive as Tachyon's, would end the dynasty of TM Opera O, an undefeated G1 racehorse, and officially usher in a new generation of horse racing. Pocket wouldn't only defeat a strong Japanese racehorse, but also would stand atop the strongest in the world, claiming victory in the Japan Cup in 2001. Umamusume portrays Agnes Tachyon as an Uma obsessed with pushing past her own limits. She wishes to see how far her body can go before breaking, and the true peak that an Umamusume can reach while racing. She's absolutely obsessed with this research and is rarely seen training or taking anything else seriously.
So funny. Look at her.
In the anime, Her presence is eerie, almost haunting as we first encounter her alongside Jungle Pocket. It isn't just the first meeting that proves offsetting, but the deranged nature Tachyon shows on the racetrack. During Tachyon's second race at the Radio Tampa High
I couldn't tell.
Sansei Stakes, the anime would showcase just how overwhelming Tachyon's racing style was for her opponents. Tachyon's real-life counterpart wouldn't just win this race, but also would set a record time. It would be following this race, and after only 2 races in total of his career, that Tachyon's trainer—
Yeah, if they're a little deranged, I want them. They need to be a little bit delulu and deranged.
Masayuki Nagahama would set his sights on making Tachyon the next Triple Crown racehorse. After making
Triple
this decision,
Crown!
Nagahama would schedule Tachyon's next
That's a
race to
huge
be the
feat.
Yayoi Show. The Yayoi Show is seen by many as a prelude to the Triple Crown series. Should Tachyon place first in this race too, it would only further solidify Nagahama's belief that he could be the next Triple Crown recipient. By this point in Tachyon's short career, he would become well known by both trainers and jockeys alike. One peculiar thing about the 2001 Yayoi Show is a low number of horses participating in this race. Normally, the Yayoi Show is a place where the strongest congregate, all with dreams similar to Tachyon's, to seize the next Triple Crown. However, due to Tachyon's entry, several trainers would pull from the competition. Tachyon's sheer presence alone was a force to be reckoned with, once more, clearly displayed in beginning of a new era. Unsurprisingly, Tachyon would win the Yayoi Show without any issues.
That's
Tachyon's
crazy.
jockey, Hiroshi Kawachi, at this point also firmly believed in Tachyon's capabilities to seize a Triple Crown. This wasn't a close race whatsoever. Tachyon had won by 5 horse lengths over Born King. Once
Holy
more,
shit.
displaying to the audience that Tachyon was in a league all his own. In the anime, Cygames pays close attention to Tachyon's name, displaying her running state as if she's chasing an ideal form of herself. This is the pinnacle of Tachyon's dream, to truly break the limits of a normal Umamusume, living up to the name given to her. With an overwhelming victory at the Yayoi Show, it comes as no surprise that a month later,
Imagine
Tachyon
you
will be
have so
entered in
much
the
aura
Satsuki
that you
Show.
make people not enter races. They see Tachyon's name, they're like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. I don't want to race anymore.
The first step to achieving the prestigious Triple Crown. Once more, Tachyon would enter the race against Jungle Pocket. This would also mark Tachyon's first G1 race in his career. It would come as no shock that Tachyon would place first at the Satsuki Show, displaying an effortless victory once more over a group of tough competitors. When finishing this race, Kawachi would hold up one finger over his head, signifying this was the first of 3 wins for the prestigious Triple Crown title.
Let's go!
In the anime, this would shatter Jungle Pocket and drive her to push as hard as she could to catch up to Tachyon, declaring her as her rival and vowing to beat her. Despite this, as real-life events would recall, Jungle Pocket would never get that chance. In the anime, Agnes Tachyon, following her 4 consecutive wins, would announce a sudden retirement, chalking it up to seeing the potential in Jungle Pocket to surpass a barrier Tachyon couldn't reach. Keeping true to her normal personality, Tachyon states that it's not important that she keeps racing, as she's already proven her strength over Pocket, only driving home the emphasis of their difference in strength. The sudden retirement of Tachyon would reflect a brief examination that he'd undergo before the Tokyo Yushun. On May 2nd, 2001, it was discovered that Tachyon had a bowed tendon in his front left leg.
Oh
Though
no.
not as severe as other Umas we've covered in previous videos, the injury was enough to cause his trainer to retire him on August 29th. The Tokyo Yushun would take place on May 27, 2001, with Jungle Pocket taking first place. This caused major controversy to stir, seeing how with Tachyon's absence, Pocket was able to steal a victory. This sudden retirement, as reflected in the anime, came as a harsh blow to horse racing fans. Many firmly believed in Tachyon's capability to obtain the Triple
actually
Crown,
sad.
and the race records following his retirement only acted to solidify that claim. In addition to the Satsuki Show and Tokyo Yushun, the Kika Show would also be won by a competitor Tachyon would beat effortlessly in past races. Manhattan Cafe would claim the Kika Show victory with Tachyon's absence.
I don't like seeing Manhattan Cafe whenever I play. If I see Manhattan Cafe in the roster of horses, that's how I know that this is not gonna be an easy race.
Making both remaining Triple Crown races won by horses Tachyon had previously bested. This would lead people to give Agnes Tachyon the nickname of the Phantom Triple Crown, a racehorse who clearly would have dominated in his era of racing. A presence so strong that it led some to withdraw from the competition entirely against him. In the anime, as Umamusume does, the aim is to honor the legacy that would follow Tachyon's retirement. Jungle Pocket would try time and time again to convince Tachyon to continue racing. However, hiding her injury and true motives, Pocket would only be met with the same answer each and every time. Tachyon had already proved her dominance over Pocket, and through this, Tachyon wanted to see just how much further Pocket could surpass her. The remainder of Beginning of a New Era follows Jungle Pocket's internal struggle with never being able to compete with Tachyon again. Her rival had essentially vanished after
that
proving
is so frustrating, honestly.
During this time, Tachyon would seem content with this decision, the seeming injury she'd gotten having prevented her from truly realizing her full potential. It would be at Jungle Pocket's race at the Japan Cup that Tachyon would realize that she didn't want someone else to reach that point for her, but instead, she'd aim to reach it herself. Through Jungle Pocket's perseverance, even with Tachyon's absence, her resolve had shifted, ending the movie off with the defeat of TM Opera O and ushering in the new era of Umas. These being Dansu Flame, Manhattan Cafe, Jungle Pocket, and Agnes Tachyon. Though this video has given away some aspects of the movie, I highly suggest watching Beginning of a New Era.
I heard this was a good movie. I haven't seen it just yet.
It really is one of the best things Cygames has produced in the Umamusume anime universe. Following the real horse's retirement, Agnes Tachyon will participate in retirement races, which are far less competitive than the previous victories he'd accumulated over his career. Both Tachyon's jockey and trainer stated that Tachyon simply loved to race, and all of his monstrous victories could simply be due to that fact. In addition to participating
He's just
in
that
retirement
goated.
races,
What can I say?
Tachyon would also become a highly successful breeding stallion, being named the lead stallion in 2008.
How many kids does he have?
Some notable offspring of Tachyons were Deep Sky and Daiwa Scarlet. Tachyon would pass away suddenly in 2009 due to an acute heart failure.
No.
Today, Tachyon is still remembered as a Phantom Triple Crown racer, one who suddenly emerged and was extinguished before he could recognize greatness. Even though his career was brief, Tachyon aided to usher in a new era, but sadly, couldn't be a part of it. This was the story of Agnes Tachyon, the phantom of the racecourse who redefined the racing world. Did you enjoy this video, and who should I cover next? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all for joining me, and as always, I will see you all in the next one.
Man, I don't think this one was as sad as Rice Shower. Or, what is it? Was Silent Suzuka the other one that got euthanized? I'm laughing, not because I think it's funny, but it's just coping mechanism, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of tragic. And I think the biggest thing to take away from that is rivalries can really suck sometimes, especially when it happens to people where their rival will just retire or quit, and it's the motivation is now gone. It's somber, yeah, but not sad. I think that's a good way to put it. It's definitely somber. Yeah, Silent Suzuka's was really sad. But yeah, I didn't know this. I've heard this movie was good. I actually didn't even know the premise of it, so I had no idea that Agnes Tachyon and TM Opera O and Jungle Pocket, they were all movie characters. So maybe one of these days I'll make some time to watch the movie. Every story is sad except for Gold Ship. Gold Ship left a good. Is Gold Ship still alive? Let me Google this. Is Gold Ship still alive? Yes, the racehorse Gold Ship is still alive. He is retired. His stud fee is 4 million yen. Damn. What is 4 million yen? If you want him to be a stud, That is $27,000 US. Virus is watching your stream while you were watching his video. Hello, if you're still watching. Gold Ship is in like pristine condition. He's just so silly. Nothing could have Imagine if he tried. Imagine if Gold Ship actually tried. Could you believe it? You know, like how legendary Gold Ship would have been if he actually wanted to race? I heard IRL kodoggo is a bit more cold, but friendly with food. I mean, who isn't friendly when it comes to food? Let's be real, chat. Honestly, I would be a lot more friendlier. Not that I'm not already friendly, but if you were gonna give me food, I might be more friendly to you. Gold Ship really broke the mold. Gold Ship just does whatever the hell he wants. That's a lot of cash. A lot of cash, yeah. Hey, man, if you have a chance of, you know, giving birth to one of the more legendary horses, I mean, can't really blame you there. What kind of food do you like? I feel like that changes so often. I'm very open to, like, most foods. But the one food I'm always, like, craving for is hot pot and sushi. Always craving for, like, seafood or sushi. Ironic. I'm the god of the seas. I eat my own fish. Very delicious. Yarm. We have another Umamusume video to watch. That was kind of somber. Actually, the next one we're watching is right
There's
here.
a saying
Oops.
in Japan.
We got the TM Opera O, the conqueror of Umamusume. I really like TM Opera O's character design. I think it's super, super cool. The pink and like the cape and everything. So good, so good. Funny, Dancing Bacon has a video where he and his partner go to a hot pot and sushi buffet restaurant. Now, that's where that's where everybody should take me. That's where everybody should take me. Will not leave. I'll take a nap, wake up, and eat again. Alrighty, another video from Pyrex. So, I think this is the newest one. I hope he releases another one soon. These are really great videos.
There's a saying in Japanese horse racing pertaining to each of the Triple Crown titles. The Satsuki Sho is won by the fastest horse, the Kika Sho by the strongest, and the Tokyo Yushun by the luckiest. At the time of writing this script, from 1941 to 2025, only 8 racehorses have achieved the legendary Triple Crown title.
Only 8?
With 5 of those horses being before the year 2000. These 5
Oh
racehorses would be
God.
Saint Light in 19...
So, only 3 horses within the last 25 years have gone in the Triple Crown. That's actually kind of insane. Only 3 horses.
41, Shinzan in 1964, Mr. CB in 1983, Simbali Rudolph in 1984, and Narita Bryan in 1994. The Japanese Triple Crown consists of 3 races of varying lengths. The Satsuki Sho at 2,000 meters, the Tokyo Yushun at 2,400
That's even
meters,
longer.
and the Kika Sho at 3,000 meters.
3,000!
Different distance is the first of many hurdles a racehorse will face
That
when
was a really
contesting
hard
this
horse,
Triple
or
Crown
a really hard
title.
race.
These 3 races are also home to some of the most fierce competitors of their era, making winning all 3 competitions a test of pure strength and racing capability. These racehorses can't simply waltz into these races either.
Nope.
Strict regulation were in place to have horses qualify by winning preliminary races. They had to prove themselves before ever setting foot on the turf. In addition, this title is limited to 3-year-old horses only, meaning there's only one shot to even attempt to seize this title. In previous videos, we've covered up-and-coming stars who contend for the Triple Crown title.
That makes
Several
sense.
examples being Agnes Tachyon, Tokai Teo, Mejiro McQueen, and
My
Mihono
beloved!
Bourbon. Even if a competitor isn't able to seize all of these titles, it's rare for their competition to be so fierce that it redefines a horse racing era. Today, we'll be covering a story that did just that. A
Huh.
racehorse who, alongside Admire Vega and Narita Toproad, will show the audience one of the most fierce competitions to claim the Triple Crown, only to
Yeah, they
continue
have to be
on
3
and
years
cement
old.
himself
They only
in
have.
horse
They
racing
can't be younger. They
history.
can't be older.
This
So
is
you
the story
only have
of
such a short time frame to be able to do that. Bye, Kaiser. Thank you so much for hanging out.
TM Opera O, the conqueror of the century's end. TM's racing career is highlighted in 2 series of the Umamusume anime. These include TM's debut and first year of racing in Road to the Top, and his dominating career that follows, which is displayed in Beginning of a New Era. The name of the movie itself pays tribute to the end of TM Opera O's legacy, and the induction of a new era of race horses. Some Umas in the series have very brief racing careers, while others stack tens of hundreds of races under their belt. The one unique thing about
my
TM
beloved
Opera's
Haru
career
Haru
is the
Urara.
sheer domination that would follow a fierce competition for the Triple Crown title in
I love her.
1999. Road to the Top would convey a message that strong competition would bring out the absolute best of a racer's capabilities, and that statement holds true for the 1999 Triple Crown series. TM Opera O was born on March 13th, 1996 at the
I'm sorry. TM Opera got a dumpy a little bit.
Kineas Ranch in Urakawa,
Sorry, I really had to say that.
Hokkaido. TM's sire was Opera House, a famous
Opera
racehorse
House?
from Great Britain. He had earned the title
we
of European
British?
champion in 1993.
That makes sense. That was really bad. I'm not even gonna. Stop hitting me. That was a really bad accent. I shouldn't do accents ever again. Stop hitting me, Chad. I had to look at his butt.
After winning multiple G1 races. Just like Sunday Silence, an American racehorse that would be brought to Japan, Opera House's strong racing capabilities made him a contender to be a breeding stallion, leading to his transfer in 1994. The TM in Opera's name are the initials of Masasugu Takezono, the president and owner of TM Kinen. Takezono would be the one to bring Opera House to Japan and begin the process of turning him into a breeding stud. Opera is in honor of his sire, Opera House, and the O signifies king in Japanese. This is a common suffix using
that makes
Japanese
sense
racehorses'
why
names,
TM Opera
with
O's
another prime
outfit looks
example
like
being
that.
Sakura Bakushin O. Despite the
Bakushin,
impressive
Bakushin,
display of
Bakushin.
dominance TM would show in future races, the start of his career will come with a few roadblocks. TM debuted on August 15, 1998 at the 2-year-old newcomers race where he'd placed second overall, a staggering 6 lengths behind the winner classic stage. This race would also result in TM having to rest for 3 months due to a leg injury following his debut. Though his first race was on a
Yikes.
turf-based track, TM's following 2 races would be on dirt, where he'd suffer a 4th place finish before earning his first victory at the 3-year-old make debut. At this point, it was clear that TM had potential, and so his trainers aimed to condition him to be up to par to participate in the classic races that followed. The participation of TM Opera in the classics wouldn't have been possible had he been born several years prior. At the time of TM's career in 1999, a major rule change had hit the JRA, all thanks to the legacy of one Ashen racehorse, Oguri Cap. This rule change I'll explain shortly, but the gratitude of Oguri's legacy and his impact on TMs are personified in Road to the Top, where TM Opera expresses her gratitude for Oguri's belief in her racing capabilities. The inclusion of Oguri witnessing Opera O's races are also a tribute in itself, the rule change being implemented a year after Oguri Cap's retirement in 1991. Oguri Cap needs no introduction, and deserves a whole documentary-length video just for his staggering career in the future.
This is only 1/3 of Oguri's races. First. Oh my goodness! Holy shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 3 is 39 races. That is insane.
However, I'll summarize it briefly to emphasize the impact he left on the racing world. Oguri Cap was denied entry into the Classics in 1988
Oh,
due to his failure
no.
to register the previous year. This was a requirement at the time by the JRA. However, due to Oguri's sheer dominance against strong competitors and his sudden boom in popularity, public outcry soon ensued not only by fans, but fellow critics, trainers, and jockeys alike. Petitions were signed, attempts were made, and negotiations set to mend the rules and allow horses who miss a registration date to still be able to show their talent against Japan's best in the Classics. Unfortunately, for Oguri Cap, he'd be denied entry to participate, the JRA refusing to mend these rules so suddenly. This didn't stop the public from pushing the matter, and the sheer support of Oguri Cap was so strong that the JRA could not simply sweep this under the rug.
Nope.
The pressure built up to a point
get away
where
with
the JRA changed this rule in 1992, allowing racehorses a late registration into the Classics, albeit with a highly inflated price. This change would be referred to as the Oguri Cap system following its implementation. Iwamoto, TM Opero's trainer, was insistent to pay this hefty fine to showcase TM's capabilities against strong competitors. By this point,
he believed in him so much, he was like, just take all my money, I want my horse to race. Wait, hold up, chat, can I like go off topic a little bit? Oh, I guess it is an odd topic. So, I recently ran into this, I guess, series of videos. So if you guys don't know, I do watch the NBA every now and then. My dad's favorite player right now is Nikola Jokic. I really hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But I had no idea that he's one of the best players right now in the NBA. I had no idea he was super into horses. There was a video of him. Like full on sobbing, crying because his horse won a horse race and he like ran up to his horse and he was hugging the horse. And you know what? It was so funny because like people in the comments were saying, dude, he didn't even cry when he won the freaking NBA championship, yet this man is crying over his horse. And I'm just like, let him like his horse. Let him enjoy his horse, God. Jokic does the NBA part-time. NBA part-time. NBA superstar part-time, full-time horse trainer. Hello, History Master. Yeah, his horse recently won a race. It was so funny. I'm going to show you guys the video in a little bit, but that's so adorable. It's so wholesome. I'll show you guys the video after this.
Opero had already met the requirements to join the classic races, having achieved a first-place finish at the Mainichi High on March 28, 1999. Takezono, due to TM's potential and Iwamoto's belief, would pay the 2 million yen fee to register TM Opera in
2 million yen. Hold up. Let me Google this. 2 million yen. $13,609. Put his horse in Umamusume. I think we need to make a petition to put Nikola Jokic's horse in Umamusume. Please raise your hand if you would like that. You guys can't see this, but I'm raising my hand.
to the classics. The original plan was to train TM to compete in the Tokyo Yushun. This would mean missing the Satsuki show, which would take place on April 18, 1999. Takezono expressed concern with such a high-level race being so close to TM's Mainichi win. Once more, Oguri Cap's legacy would impact the trajectory of TM's career. Despite Takezono's doubt of TM's capabilities for the Satsuki show, Tsutomu Setoguchi, Oguri Cap's trainer, encouraged him to compete. And so, on April 18, 1999, TM Opera would enter the racecourse alongside his jockey, Ryuji Wada. TM would be placed against two strong competitors in this race, Narita Top Road and Admire Vega. TM, against all odds and at the disbelief of Iwamoto, would surge to the front of the pack within the final leg of the race, surpassing Vega and Top Road, claiming a win at the Satsuki show. This didn't only mark a major victory for TM Opera.
Can I just say, I hate that this horse girl game has like legitimately made me more interested in horse racing. I just see like horse racing and I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. It's so hype. It's so unironic. It's like ironic too because Squid Game 3 literally just finished around the time that like Umamusume like released, and like one of the huge themes of that fucking show is like humans are not horses. Meanwhile, humans cheering on the horses.
Oh, but also would be a moment in horse racing history. TM Opera would be the first late registered horse under the Oguri Cap system to seize a victory at the Classics. This also was a historic moment due to Ryuji Wada, TM's jockey, being the youngest jockey in history to claim a classic victory. This
He's kind of fine, not gonna lie.
Did come at a cost.
Uh-oh.
TM had been badly beaten by the sheer amount of whipping Wada had given him in the final spurt. Iwamoto, displeased with this level of mistreatment, would scold Wada, resulting in a shift in his riding method with TM Opera O.
Yeah.
This method will rely more on Opera O's final leg of the race, and seizing...
Don't hurt the horse, or you get the fork. Oh no. That is no bueno. Oh god. Do not the horse. Don't the horse. Or the Yakuza will come after you. Don't test me. Don't do it. I will show up to your home with a humongous fork in my hand. Yeah, the fork is strong with this one. Do not the horse.
Victory at the very last moment. As the year progressed, TM Opera wouldn't be able to find his footing in order to claim another win. From the Tokyo Yushun, held on June 6, 1999, to the Arima Kinen, held on December 4, 1999, TM would see second and third place finishes overall. Despite TM's inability to claim the Triple Crown title, his participation in the Classics alongside Vega and Top Road would bring in thousands to the racecourse. Vega would seize victory at the Tokyo Yushun, while Top Road claimed the victory at the Kika Show later on. This will result in these three racehorses being seen as one of the greatest rivalries for the classic titles.
It's true,
Clearly
I'm the
displayed
fork.
in Road to the Top, the rivalry was definitely something that drew in crowds by the thousands. Despite the popularity of TM during 1999, the lack of victories frustrated Takezono, resulting in the demand to remove Ryuji as TM's jockey. Several losses were attributed to Ryuji's inability to make critical decisions as the race continued against strong competitors. For example, the defeat in the Kika Show would be due to Ryuji's inability to properly pursue Narita Top Road and keep a lock on the first place position, resulting in a late surge and a lackluster performance. Iwamoto would stand by his pupil, stating that he'd retire training TM if Ryuji was replaced. Begrudgingly, Takezono will retain Ryuji's position as TM's jockey, ending his classic career in 1999. Though Takezono had doubt of Ryuji's synergy with TM, the following year would prove to shatter all expectations. Entering the new year, Ryuji would continue to jockey TM Opera from the beginning of his career all the way into retirement. TM's nickname, the Conqueror of the Century's End.
Alien Mixture, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Poseidon. I'm the goddess of the seas, earthquakes, and horses. And I put the sea in TCG. I do a lot of TCG streams. I also do a lot of reacting. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Miss Allie from Socks Agency. Hello, hello. We are watching some Umamusume videos because me is the god of horses, and I also have a lot of Umamusume brain rot right now, so I'm in a wonderful stream.
Was Circus after an undefeated year of racing in the year 2000. Up until this point, it was unheard of for a racehorse to win consecutive races at this degree. Each of TM's races were either medium or long distance tracks.
That's crazy.
Having participated in every graded race possible in the year 2000. TM would also display a back-to-back victory in both the autumn and spring
I'm also the god of horses!
Show, a feat only accomplished 2 times prior. These previous victories being with Tamamo Cross and Special Week. TM's
Special
wins of every
week!
possible graded medium and long distance race is still a record undefeated to this day. In addition, TM would set a record with 8 undefeated races in the year 2000, as well as the most G1 victories in a year being 5 in total. One of the most notable races for TM would be his participation in the Japan Cup, resulting in a first place victory.
That's insane.
This would mark the 3rd consecutive win of Japanese racehorses, adding to the victories of El Condor Pasa and Special Week in the past 2 years.
2 lengths to make up, and here comes fantastic
Oh,
life.
snap!
This is for the Emirates table. Michidongo hit the front.
Shadow, thank you so much for the follow, and also Sir Zatolo, thank you.
Trying to get him. The crowd roars. Their champion wins it.
Oh, snap!
Thrilling finish. Fantastic light. Maybe second from Michidongo. Either way.
TM's exceptional performance would also allow him to set a record for the highest earning racehorse in history, taking home a total of 1.8
Oh,
billion
damn, he's
yen.
rich!
This record would stand until 2017,
Oh,
when
Kita-san Black
would barely surpass it.
All
These
roads lead
victories
back
also
to
showcase a
Kita-san
strong
Black.
bond between TM and Ryuji. Unsurprisingly, the undefeated year would lead many to see them as one of the most iconic jockey-horse duos in Japan. As beginning of a new
hell
era
yeah.
showcases, TM's dominating legacy would allow other strong competitors to be born to challenge his reign. These being Jungle Pocket, Agnes Tachyon, Manhattan Cafe, and an Uma displayed as TM's
Holy
best
shit,
friend,
it's the Assassin's
Meisho Dodo.
Creed.
Entering the year
All
2001,
of them are scary as fuck.
TM, much like his 1999 racing career, would see a mix of placements overall.
Who's your favorite
Of the
Uma?
7 total races
It's
he
actually not
participated
Gold
in
Ship,
during
it's
2001,
Haru Urara.
he'd only placed first in 2, with the
Aw.
lowest placement being his final race at the Arima Kinen. Originally, TM's trainers had planned to set the record for most G1 victories after the undefeated year in 2000. TM would have 7 total G1 victories in his career, tying the current record. However, Meisho Dodo would upset the chances of breaking this record by defeating TM at the Takarazuka Kinen on June 24, 2001. TM would retire following his race in the 2001 Arima Kinen, ushering in a new era of horse racing. TM's dominating race history will result in him being named Horse of the Year in 2000. And
Horse
in
of the
2004,
Year?
he'd be inducted into the JRA Hall of Fame. Unlike the other horses
Yeah,
we
it's
covered
always
in
the
past
Arima
videos,
Kinen, huh?
TM Opero didn't see much success as he became a breeding stud in retirement.
Aw.
Being from a lineage of European horses, TM's career was a miracle in itself. TM's pedigree
Why is
suited for
European horses
being
just not as good? Huh.
raised and raced outside of Japan. And due to this, many of TM's offsprings were unremarkable in performance on Japanese racecourses. Sadly, due to this fact, interest quickly declined over time due to the unsuccessful offspring TM sired. For the remainder of his life, TM enjoyed retirement away from the racecourse. He passed away suddenly at the Hakuban Bokujo farm in Hokkaido at the age of 22 years old, after suffering a heart attack. Though his life had ups and downs, TM Opero is still regarded as one of the greatest racehorses of all time in Japan. Even with the inability to seize a Triple Crown, Opero had solidified his capabilities on the racetrack, earning record-breaking amounts and gaining the adoration of thousands. A racehorse who ushered in a new era, personified as a prideful Uma with a love for racing and a desire to stand atop her competition. This was the story
It's
of
kinda
TM
wholesome.
Opero, the conqueror of the century's end. Did you enjoy this video? And who should I cover next? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all for joining me, and as always, I will see you all in the next one.
Why do they always die? Why? That's just the cycle of life. That is just the cycle of life. Oh, I'm not subscribed to him on this account. Oops. Guys, I'm on my second channel, okay? Everything dies except for me, because I'm a god, I'm immortal, I'm never gonna die. You are with me forever, unfortunately. This is just ERB in horse form. What makes you say that? Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. I was was a good video. Pyrex always does a wonderful job covering some of the Umamusume content. The content, yes. That was a little bit sad, but it's all right. It's okay. All right. We have another video. Actually, let's take a vote. Should we watch Digital Circus next, or should we watch the On One Is Out Nuzlocke video? We gotta throw some Pokemon in here, you know what I mean? We gotta we gotta put some Pokemon in here, since I know a lot of my shipwrecks really like whenever I do Pokemon stuff. But yeah, it's my second channel, by the way, chat. Just launched this channel about 2 months ago, so go subscribe. We are currently at 1.7K. Can we get to 2? Hi, Keyshawn! We should do the Nuzlocke one. Hell yeah. Oh, wait! I need to show you guys the Nikola Jokic horse thing. Hold up. Size on my Smurf account. Look at this. Nikola Jokic in tears after winning famous horse race.
He was brought to tears after his horse won a very famous race, and he actually shed more tears than he did after winning the NBA Finals. Take a look.
I osvaja. Dali su to i suze.
Bros and tears.
Nikola Jokića. Jesu.
Realuje da jeste.
I'm laughing because it's just so funny that he cares about his horse more than the NBA.
Nikola Jokić je zaplakao zbog pobjede njegovog grla. Kakva scena, kakva emotivna scena.
It's so wholesome. God damn, he's been like a horse. Oh god. Yeah, the NBA is just his hobby. This is his job. He doesn't give a shit about the NBA. Look how emotional he is. He loves his horse. Dude, he's bigger than the horse. He's bigger than the horse.
Zatim zagrlja I sa Vladimirom Pribićem.
Dude, he's like 6'9". Oh, he's so emotional. He's so emotional.
I sada će biti jedna atrakcija.
Yeah! Look at him! Yeah!
Šampanjac je otvoren. Veliko slavlje.
Champagne on the horse and the jockey and the trainers.
Očekujemo.
He's so happy.
Slavlja da čujemo.
Dude, that's so funny.
Nekoga od članova tima I štale.
He loves that damn horse. The horse wants some. Yippee!
And here's an interesting thing posted by Nikola Jokic's agent, which many don't believe it has anything to do with NBA.
Oh my
he said
God.
The summer of 2025 is the perfect time to make big plans for the fall of 2026.
The big plans is to become, oh my god, well, horse, full-time horse trainer. Nikola Jokic just wants to get home to his horses. Okay, we're doing the Pokemon video next then.
You said after the Lakers win, you said you were surprised that you didn't feel more. So I'm curious what you are feeling right now, and if you're looking forward to a parade coming up in Denver.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
No. I need to go home. Hello. Okay.
He's like, fuck the parade. I want to go back to my horses.
week or two look like for you now? You got a parade coming up here on Thursday.
Yes. I
How
need to
soon
go
till you're
home.
back in
I need
Sophomore?
to. Sundays I have my horse racing in my
Horse racing?
Horse racing?
I was going to get to that.
Oh
The horse
my
racing.
god.
Maybe I don't know how we're gonna arrive. It's Thursday parade, Friday maybe.
Would you make it?
I don't know.
Maybe you can have enough time to squeeze it in.
I'm gonna ask Josh to give me a plane.
Oh, I think he'll definitely let you get the team
Oh
play. You deserve that.
my
You deserve it.
god. I want to look at the comments in this video.
Nicole,
What did people say? This is the difference between a job and a passion. As a Serbian, I can tell you this is the biggest horse race of the year in Serbia. Plus, Jokic's horse was a heavy underdog in the race and won anyway. Oh, that explains why he was so happy. Brother won 3 MVPs and an NBA championship, yet I have never seen him this emotional. Nikola Jokic is a horse racer that dabs in basketball. The only teammate that hasn't let him down, a pony. Oh my god. Hey man, I respect this guy. NBA is his job. Horses are his passion. I love that. That's so funny. Alright, let's get to the next video. This didn't count as a react because, I mean, it did, but we're not going to upload that one. Nope. Okay. Let me go get it. I have a list of videos I want to react to. We're going to slowly but surely get through them. Alright, we have the next video from The Odd Is Out, my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. I feel like everybody's first Pokemon Nuzlocke is always super memorable, like mine, where we don't talk about my first Nuzlocke, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, because they all ended pretty terribly. But let's see what this is about. From my understanding, this is an animation, so this isn't, I don't think this is going to be just straight gameplay. This is going to be some animation, which is always a joy to watch. Alrighty.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon
into a challenge!
hardcore playthrough of Pokemon. You're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again.
No!
The game I will be Nuzlocking will be Pokemon Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation, and out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid and bought with my own money.
Oh.
It was $40. Imagine
$40 for a Pokemon game, and nowadays we're reaching $60. I even think $70 is like how much ZA's gonna cost now. I remember when I bought some of my DS games back then, and they were like $30 to $40 like dollars, and I thought that was pricey. Hi Poseidon, why are you gonna address the rumors that you smell like creamed corn? I'm sorry, I just like eating corn. What can I say?
For a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure,
Crazy.
I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the best, most optimal plays, but I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that some could consider suboptimal.
I thought grass was like super effective against water. Why is he super effective against me?
But if you can forgive me and look past all that, then let's get out of this truck and start our adventure. Let's see.
What are we
Someone's already
picking? I
picked
will not
Torchic.
judge.
And when I played this as a kid, I picked Trico. So that means we're left with Kipmud. After defeating my rivals Trico, I headed to Oldale Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our team, Floof the Poochyena.
Poochyena!
I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocks.
Yes.
By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you want to learn how to catch Pokemon? No.
Not
Good.
really,
Well, that's
no.
too bad. First, you want to get him weak by throwing tiny rocks at him. Traveling through Route 104, I caught a Zigzagoon. Igzy the Zigzagoon.
He's
I'm
a
probably
cool
not gonna
guy.
train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too.
Wait, not
What's
the
that, Iggy?
HM slave,
You have an
no!
ability where you pick up random objects?
No,
and you picked
no!
A revive? Oh,
Oh.
Igzy. I can't use these. Wandering through Petalburg
Yeah,
Woods, some
revives
guy
are
asked me if I'd seen
super
a Pokemon named
useless.
Shroomish. The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom,
Breloom?
makes his debut in this game. Why?
I do
if
like
I found a
Breloom.
Shroomish in this forest, I would probably react like this.
This guy was being truthful.
I named Shroomish Goats because not only is he the greatest of all time, but because I was also working on this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the mind. We made it to Rust.
Oh, wait, Mareef's not a goat. Cha, I don't think Mareef's a goat. It's a sheep, no? Am I crazy? Mareef's not a goat, right? Huh? It's a sheep. Then why is there a Mareef on the screen? You aren't crazy. Mareef is a sheep. Okay. Mareef's my goat. I do like me a Mareef, especially if they're shiny.
On this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the mind. We made it to Rustboro Town and challenged Roxanne, the rock type.
Roxanne, my beloved! I miss your card.
Water starter, so, you know, Kidmup, do your thing. I caught a Tailo on Route 116, and keeping with the naming Pokemon after pets theme, I named him RE2. Not to
RE2?
spoil anything, but don't get too attached to RE2, Jaden. We sailed to Jupiter Town and saw that the second gym was a fighting type
that's
gym.
not
so
a
that
good
meant
sign,
fighting
right?
Type weakness. It was
Psychic
R2's time to shine.
and
It's
flying.
like actually a higher level.
Heck. Yeah!
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. He's too high of a level.
Despite being a lower level, we decided to wing it and managed to defeat everyone's Pokemon, only having to tap out at Brawly's Makahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor with. Hey, when did you start walking on two legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash. The only thing Flash is good for
I hate
is
that
lighting
move
up
too.
a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're going. I, however, do not. Currently,
okay.
Goat is the only one on the team who can learn
Look at
Flash.
him! Look
But
at the
I'm
vibe!
like 80% sure once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn
delete it.
So I really don't want to teach this S-tier Pokemon an unforgettable
No,
F-tier
don't
move.
hold him like that. It
boy, an
hurts
Abra.
him.
I bet he can learn Flash. Oh boy, a Zubat! Okay, I'm kind of fudging the rules here. This Zubat wasn't technically the first Pokemon I saw on this route, but does it even count as an encounter if all you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away?
Excuse me?
I think
just
that
need
counts,
this
but you know
useless
what?
Pokemon to
I'm all for bending the rules every now and then. I'll let this one slide.
learn this unrequired move. Zubat, I'm calling you Mr. Flash and immediately teaching you.
Oh, no!
Goat, you can learn Flash.
No!
After clearing out Team Magma from a museum, we were ready to take on Watson, the electric-type gym leader. Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so Kidmup, do your thing. Now what? Do I go here? Here? How did I get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves, and Goat learned
They
Headbutt.
grew up.
Can I get rid of Flash?
Hey, lady, I'm kind of lost, so I'm
Real.
entering random houses and asking NPCs where I should go. Oh, you have harbor mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case? You know, for gambling. Gambling?
Gambling?
Listen, I don't have a problem. The
It's
reason
okay.
I'm this
It's okay. I believe you. I also don't have problems.
excited
Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
is because one of the prizes you can win at the casino is a Pokemon.
Yes!
A Pokemon that may help me build the perfect team. So, before I checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins for a measly 10,000 Pokédollars.
Sell all your revives! Just sell all of them! Yes!
Just dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Good news though, Goat evolved into his perfect form and learned Mach
Hello,
Punch.
Ghostly. Welcome in.
Right.
You can't unlearn
Eventually,
it.
I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while exploring a fiery path, I caught my first fire-type Pokemon.
Okay.
What was that sound that just came out of his mouth?
Oh, man.
Even though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into something called Camerupt, for some reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, camel. I always thought, fire cow. So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then on Route 1...
I don't blame you. It kind of does look like a cow.
14, we
Hello,
encountered
Emperor.
a Zangoose.
Hello.
I have no clue what this Pokemon
I do
does,
like
but it
Zangoose.
looks way cooler than all the Oddishes and tiny birds I kept running into, so it had to be awesome. Cooked Beef.
Yes.
The 9 levels you have on this goose are more than enough to weaken it. Hit him with an M.
Oh, please don't. Oh!
Cooked Beef. So, my only fire type died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the team for now, but just know, we could have killed you at any point. It was a challenge not to kill you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef.
That's crazy.
I sure wish I had one of those on the team. Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat? Okay, that's kind of cool. As we headed down the mountain, who did I encounter but...
Who's the new Pokemon?
Another Numel. Immediately,
Another
I abandoned Beef Eater
one!
to make room for Return of King. Before we take on gym number 4, I think I figured out a way to get Goat to forget the move Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4. A little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So, by placing him in the Pokemon daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up, learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah.
It really sucks that
we
this is
cheat
the
the
only way to get
system
Pokemon
like
to
that.
forget an HM move. You'd think
Bridget
they'd have
Warrior,
some,
thank you so
I
much for
don't
the follow.
know,
Welcome
move
in.
deleter NPC or something. Gosh. Now you
Yeah,
think
totally
that since I
couldn't have
picked
done
the
that.
water starter, that the fire type gym wouldn't be an issue. But it was. Floof and I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Okay.
Thankfully, Kidmup, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took out both of Flannery's Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even though Kidmup was using a super effective move, he only did this much damage. Meanwhile, Torkoal's body
Torkoal's
slams
a tanky.
were doing this much damage. And paralyzing us. Okay, Goat, I know you're the goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up. Finish her off with a steel whip. Ah!
No!
RE2! No!
Oh no! Oh,
You were great
7!
choices. What I really need is a turn to heal up Kidmup, but... Hey, Iggy.
Oh no.
Are you aware of the concept taking one for the team? Given
No!
the...
No! Don't leave him to die! No! The poor Zigzagoon! Calmatic user, thank you so much for the follow. No, it doesn't have to happen like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Leave him alone. What? We can't sacrifice him.
Higher circumstances, this felt like the best choice. Sorry, Iggy. With Kidnap healed, we managed
I'm
to get
actually
Torkoal's
so
health
sad.
really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his words, immobilized by love. Kidmup, I know—
What? No!
You're letting this turtle body slam you on purpose, and you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a future together? Okay, Goat, I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this turtle's head off without falling in love? We earned our 4th gym badge, but it wasn't
At what
without some
cost?
casualties. Ari2 and Igzy, we wouldn't have made it this far without you. Thanks for everything. We traveled into a sandstorm where I picked up 2 Pokemon, this fossil, and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy. All right, King, my second chance at a fire type. I know this isn't your natural habitat, but why don't we train here in the desert for a bit? Oh, you found a ball.
That's not a cow.
Toy. I just caught one of those. I'm not sure what its moves are, though. God! Okay, team. I know everyone is a—
No! That was the second one! Oh, no!
upset this thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So please everyone give a warm welcome to King Eater. No one step on it. We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number 5, my dad. Also, I brought Odd One-ish just in case we had another Igzy type situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a few close calls.
I hate slacking.
Dude! Finish him off.
I feel his pain.
No!
No, the hyper potion!
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Healthcare? I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare. Not right now, Goat. Across the water on Route 118, I caught Pikachu the Electrike.
I
don't
love
know, he's
Pikachu.
Electric like Pikachu, and his head kind of looks like pickles, so whatever. Having an electric type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon I had, I figured Mr. Flash's flying poison moves could be useful. So I evolved him into Golbat, and then, here you go, daycare lady. All right, my favorite Pokemon, who wants some ice cream? Gosh, I love you guys. I couldn't ask for a better team right here. At Fort Tree City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying-type gym leader.
I love Winona!
Wait, this weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you? Oh, cool, you're back on 4 legs again. Also, Pikachu, why are you blue? The only thing that stood between me and Winona was this incredibly hard two-piece puzzle.
I fucking hate this. Holy shit.
Alright, through this.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys know that one, like, game? I remember this was on, like, Cool Math Games. It was that game where you were, like, a stack of blocks and you had to, like, beat the level and you had to, like, knock over yourself. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I wish I knew the name of this game, but it was, like, a puzzle and you had to, like, perfectly align your blocks. That's what this is reminding me of. Thank you, chat, for knowing exactly what I'm talking about, despite me not giving a really great description of the game.
Oh, figured it out.
Pikachu was able to spark Winona's Swellow, and Kidmup, through sheer willpower, tanked all of Alteria's earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death.
Oh my god, I
by
forgot
8 hit
Altaria
points.
knows
Good work,
Earthquake.
Kidmup. Pikachu, you know what to do. I found a TM for Ice Beam on an abandoned ship, and King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry it's taken me this long to realize how awesome of a Pokemon you are. You know, King Eater, with you on the team, I think we'll be okay without a fire type. I entered Lily Cove City, and my rival wanted a rematch. Kidmup knocked out her Swellow, no problem, but then she sent out Grovyle. Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you show this grass type that new move you learned?
It's Claydol.
Dude!
Oh.
Are you gonna use the hyper potion? No!
No!
I can't believe I got
This is
that
butt crack.
upset at losing a Pokemon that before this challenge, I had never even considered playing with. If any members of the Clay Doll lover community are watching, I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated grass.
No!
All right, team, we're not fighting any more gyms until each one of you is in peak physical shape. Floof, why haven't you evolved into Hondoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this fossil any good? We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen.
He's not
friends,
happy.
right?
You left him in there. You left him in there.
You know, Goat had to stay in the daycare once. Yeah, it was to forget the move Flash. Look, Mr. Flash, I know I technically shouldn't have even caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team. Don't you want to join the team? I have this soothing bell you can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash. With the team stronger than ever, I surfed my way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard inside a tall building, and for the first time ever, I could actually grieve with the other trainers. That was a great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money. So, Kidmup was holding an amulet coin, so you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma Grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing. Let's go! My third chance at a fire type, my son, the Vulpix, which I immediately evolved.
Why does this
into
Vulpix
Ninetales.
look so
Why
sad?
was she a disappointment? I don't know. You'd think a fire type would have no problems defeating a Gloom, but alas.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm not saying Ninetales is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was. Floof and Kidmup easily cleared the Psychic Gym with Shadow Ball and Surf, and with that, we just have one more gym before we...
Oh, no.
Is the sun on fire? So I haven't really been paying attention to the story, and now the legendary Pokemon Groudon is angry. And as much as I would have liked to have Groudon on the team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace. Oh, you're the water type gym leader? Oh, I hope my fighting grass Pokemon will be okay. No, you don't have to fight the Celio. I'll get Floof to do that. And with our 8th gym badge, we can finally travel through Victory Road and face the Elite Four. Aren't you forgetting something? Oh.
Not the carnivore Dakimakura.
This is it. Our final challenge. Each one of you has trained very hard, and as a reward, you'll each be receiving a piece of candy.
You get a candy. You get a candy.
Rare candies for everybody.
You get a candy. And you get a candy. This is it. This is gamer moment to the max.
Kidmup and Goat were able to finish off Sydney's Pokemon with their water, ice, and fighting moves, and my 2 dogs, Pikachu and Floof, crunched and bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon.
I like
Pikachu might be cursed,
Phoebe.
Against Glacia, my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted.
Yeah, somebody,
her
I think,
Then I
subbed
tried to get
and
Goat
the
to drain her Celio,
TCG
forgetting
widget
he
went
didn't
off.
like ice.
Oh.
Okay.
Ice and birds, those are his 2 big no-nos. Luckily, Kidmup was able to earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for
thank
the
God.
4th member of the Elite Four, Drake. His Altaria was defeated by Kidmup and Floof, but they both took some damage. Against his Flygon, I sent out my son.
Flygon is scary.
Fire blast. You're green. Ah!
Then Flygon dug a hole in the ground, but by the time he came up, Mr. Flash was waiting for him and took him out with a fly. For Drake's next Flygon, I sent out Goat.
Get another one!
It's like birds, and Flygon's a dragon?
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a bird, but I forgot a very important aspect about dragons.
Give him my dynamic punch. Nope. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! Oh, he knows flamethrower.
Fire and poison, those are his other 2 no-nos.
No!
Instead, Floop and Pikachu crunched Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmup's last Blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this Blizzard to hit. Please.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God.
Yes.
We had done it.
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions with some very close calls, but we are all still alive. Now it was time to face the 5th member of the Elite Four. What, you didn't know about the secret 5th boss that's in every Pokemon game? We had one more challenger. Steven sent out a Skarmory, which was the perfect lightning rod for Pikachu. Then Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf, and my son defeated Cradily with Iron Tail. Then Steven sent out a Metagross.
The Metagross!
And things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super effective against this rock with legs. Turns out it wasn't.
That still did
Okay,
quite a bit of
here we go.
damage.
I have an idea. Kidmup, if you can last another hit, that would be amazing.
Oh no, because he said that, we all know where this is going.
Hyper
Beam!
Kidmup, my starter Pokemon, had been taken out.
Okay.
At least he got Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish them off.
That's it.
Rest
Then
in
Steven sent out
peace,
his
Kidmup.
own King Eater, which I knew from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched. I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched. It's probably because
Holy shit!
Floof eventually took down Claydol, even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times.
Of course.
3!
Of course you will.
Stop it! Which I get, man. I'm part of the Claydol lover community too. Next was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat. Armaldo. One hit from its ancient power badly injured Floof. So for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat, because he's so awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the jaw, just barely knocking him out. Armaldo
Holy
was clinging
shit.
onto life when the unthinkable happened. Armaldo knew a bird move.
No! What? No way!
Goat had made it so far into our journey.
Oh, the double pack. Thank you so much, Galvanic User, for the tier 1 sub. No, Goat. I'm so sad. Oh, 7, brother. Oh, 7. Oh, no.
Only to faint inches away from the finish line. I could have sent out a level 5 Zigzagoon and still would have won because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn.
The poison's gonna finish it off! Right?
Oh.
I didn't even have to... No! No! Not Goat!
By all
I
accounts,
would cry.
Goat had defeated Armaldo, but he didn't make it! And neither did Kidmup! That was my starter and
It's
my
like
favorite
in
Pokemon!
shambles.
No, I don't want this trophy! I want Goat and Kidmup! Colleagues, friends, Wally, we gathered together to honor 2
poor
of the
Goat.
bravest Pokemon I know. One of them from the humble town of Littleroot, and the other from a patch of grass in Petalburg Woods. Together, they faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon. And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down.
This sucks. I hated that.
And that's how my first Nuzlocke went.
Dude. Brew Wumples, dude. Dude.
And all these wonderful people that worked on this. Oh, 7s. Oh, rest in peace, Goat and Kidmud. Yeah, it died to poison at the very least. So, 7s will forever be in our hearts. That was a fun video, though. I actually thoroughly enjoyed myself watching that. I actually haven't seen this YouTuber before, My On Is Out, which is kind of criminal considering that he has 20 million subs. I've probably seen his stuff around, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch any of his videos. So that was a great introduction to him. All right, we're gonna watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I believe we're gonna be going to episode because I've seen I've reacted to the first few episodes on stream before, but it's been so long. I believe we're gonna be watching. Is it episode 3? Yeah, episode 3. However, I do need to use the restroom, so I will be right back, gamers. So don't leave just yet. Whoa, we started a hype train. I will challenge you guys while I'm gone. Let's see if we can get the hype train to a higher level while I go piss girl, alright? So I will be right back. It's piss girl time. I'm peeing. Okay. I go pee now. I will leave you with wonderful music while I use the bathroom and also refill my water. So, alright, burb. I'm back. Thank you, Power Guys, for the Prime resub and the gifted sub. And also, thank you, Dark Rapunzel, for the gifted sub as well. Thank you, thank you. Wah! I pissed. I forgot to refill my water, but it's fine. Woo! Thank you, Godzilla Fin, for the follow. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. It was a good pee. I also had to check up on the cats because my sister's cat has been. It's only been oh, I need to catch your breath. Yeah, I had to like run around a little bit because he's been adjusting, having a little bit of a hard time adjusting, staying here. So, yeah, kitties. I know. My other the other cat that's staying with me. He's just been fully hiding since yesterday, so I was just kind of seeing where he was at because I did not know where I don't know where he is. I checked into my bed. I think he's in one of my closets. So, I have no idea. He might actually be in this room and I don't know he's in here. But yeah, I'm a little worried. I don't know if he's been eating or sleeping or he's just been doing that or he's been eating while I've been asleep last night, so the sleep I got, man. Yeah, kitty. Alright, the next video we have is The Amazing Digital Circus, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. I quite enjoy The Amazing Digital Circus, at least from the few episodes I got to see. By few, I mean the first two. But I never had the chance to actually sit down and finish it, so we're gonna chip through it together, chat. But this is the third episode, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. I was told that this one's a little bit jump scary, so I don't I'm a little nervous. I don't really do well with jump scares. Everything Glitch does just looks so good.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could
Yeah, just don't think about it.
See what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Purple?
Okay, we're getting
red.
Oh,
orange.
Yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Huh.
Guess the shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and f*** off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
I would have no idea.
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor!
This can't be scary, right?
This mansion has been rumored to be filled
this could not be scary, right? Absolutely not.
It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zooble? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am.
He is the boss. What are you talking about?
Adventuring time.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What?
I didn't like that.
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
I don't like this. I don't like. What the hell is that?
Hi, I'm Ghostly. And I'll be your guide today.
Barry Rose, thank you so much for the follow.
Go back in.
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated
Oh. So we go to the left. Don't go to the right.
Why, Jax!
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
The left
not
one.
Sure. Let's try this out.
Oh.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
Why would you do that?
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zubul,
They got
come on
scammed.
out. I just want to talk to you.
They got scammed.
Oh, I know.
What? Could you have done that the whole time?
Zubul, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
We shouldn't do that, right? Don't hurt his feelings.
Your feelings. So, what's on your mind, Zubul?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever
A what?
escapes these
Coconut?
things. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
That is a pretty cool bee.
Where are we?
Okay, I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, that's... no.
I'm scared.
I wonder what this thing is.
I'm scared.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy. Something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
Clearly, this is not a red flag, is it?
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't like this.
Cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
No, don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like...
I'm only here to watch VTubers. Thank you so much for the follow.
The body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Wow. This is
Wait, what?
Floor placement.
I got it.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that matters. Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Yeah, now is not the time!
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me. What was that?
What's what?
What?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
A boat?
Or whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait.
There's a fly in here.
I think it's making a lot of noise. Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
What is that?
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
The fly!
I don't like that at all.
I think this might be the creature from the tapes.
No!
You look beautiful, honey.
Got it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Prepare for takeoff, because this boat is going up!
It's gonna go down.
That's not up. That's not up at all. Why are we going up? Up!
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zooble? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember?
I'm the problem.
I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why.
Wait, that's kind of
It's because
relatable.
that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zooble.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zooble, Zooble, Zooble. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and
Oh.
that'd be...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Splat.
Oh god, where are we now?
I'm not sure.
Existential crisis.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined.
Oh
My
boy.
paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed.
Theoretical?
Every noise. I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature.
Oh no.
Ironic, isn't it?
Wait, that's actually kind of sad.
I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Oh my god. It's gonna come alive, isn't it? What?
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Oh!
Stay behind me.
It's that thing again! No, I don't like the way it looks. Oh! What the freak? What the hell?
Kinger?
Chat that new, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Problem this way too.
Just
I don't like that.
I can handle this. Well, that wasn't so bad.
He's gonna come back up.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides.
What?
I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned.
What?
Your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Huh?
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Oh,
I hope
no.
you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me!
No!
I hate this stupid adventure!
Oh, they're just chilling. They're just having a good time.
Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
Oh my god, they tied him
I
up!
hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist
ironclad
route.
waffle
You should be proud of what
cones?
good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Oh boy, we're about to be here a while.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane and
It's
Kira
all
believe-
Bonita. It's okay. You will find a way out.
Hold on.
What is
Let me
that?
try something.
Oh.
Hey,
Is
there's
that
actually a
Mr.
staircase down
Marvin
there.
Goldenka?
Could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us
Hi,
since we're still in the
Hasher.
TARDIS.
Hello.
Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Oh no. Oh no, what is going on? What's happening?
Pomni! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls! How's your wife, Kinger? Hey!
What is this?
You all right there?
No.
I'm
She's
guessing souls are attracted
traumatized.
to living things. just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man, 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why?
Oh.
Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us?
Oh. She's just scared and wants to go home.
It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Oh.
Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you.
Oh, wait, why is this kind of getting emotional?
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
Oh.
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
King! Linda! Thank you so much for the 12 months sub, Linda!
Oh, Pomni!
Sorry, we're getting emotional right now.
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha,
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
It quickly switched to his therapy session.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Ew.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Aww. He was hoping she would make fun of him so he can make fun of him with her. Wait, that episode was actually kind of wholesome. Aww. Man. I forgot that I actually quite like the show. Jackson's like, dang it! Dang it! Nobody to make fun of. That was fun! That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's good, it's good. Oh, I love Podme. Podme's so cool. I just remember, like, the few times I went out when the show was like, I mean, I guess the show is still, like, super popular. But I remember seeing children with Podme plushies, and I was just like, where are you guys getting these? I don't know if the amazing digital circus is meant for children, but I guess they thought Podme was cute. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I want to watch one more video with you guys. And I'm wondering, yeah, we'll watch this video. We are gonna watch. Oh, let me grab it. It's a shorter video. But I absolutely love this show. Not gonna lie. Hold up, let me pull it up. We're gonna be watching Sonic Boom out of context. I absolutely love the show, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I put it on when it's late night, maybe a little not sober. You know what I mean? This show has a lot of how do I say this? Just it breaks the fourth wall, and it has a lot of interesting jokes that I think fly over children's heads quite often. But this show is super funny. It's a really goofy show. I don't think this is canon to the Sonic universe, but it's just a show about the characters being goofy with one another. The show's something else. It's very unhinged, yes. It's a very unhinged show, so. Sonic Boom out of context. The movie being 13 minutes and 27 seconds long. Infamous Blaze God, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Tired, huh? Not me. I slept like a baby last night. No, really. An abandoned crib washed up on the beach.
Hey, this wall tastes like dirt.
I love Knuckles. He's just trying his best.
Awkward? Awkward.
I knew TV was just a big conspiracy to control everyone's minds. I'm not talking to you. You keep watching.
Sitting around with a bunch of 5-year-olds? They can be so cruel when they sense weakness. That's why on the first day,
true.
You have to beat up the biggest one in the yard.
Knuckles, that's prison.
No, don't do that!
You got a lot of
Don't
nerve
do that!
for somebody who lives in my basement.
He's pretending to be Sonic again.
Well, I'm not gonna be Amy this time.
Feed it a chili dog.
No!
Everyone loves chili dogs.
I don't think he can eat solid food.
Well, then put it in the blender. Well, if you say so.
No! Don't do that!
Okay, that makes more sense.
Try this video game.
You run, roll, and collect rings as fast as you can.
Ah, that sounds terrible. We pretty much bend a knee to the nearest tyrant who wants to enslave us.
Knuckles, I've got sugar plums up here.
Sugar plums?
How about
You
I
got
bake up a
scammed.
batch of my famous cookies and put them on the windowsill? Sonic will smell them and come to steal one, but he won't know that they're laced with poison.
Nobody gets
He's
hurt
getting
or somebody's
dropped.
gonna get hurt!
This is just ridiculous. Everyone knows when the robo-apocalypse arrives, it's the can openers that will transmit signals.
The scientific term is he got hit in the head by too many horseshoes.
Television.
Too many horseshoes. Look at him go!
There's just something about unpaid labor that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Put in all that time. The plants have never given us anything except oxygen
And nutrition.
And nutrition.
Meme. Approved.
Approved.
Lightning phobia pile.
You're being chased by a giant sock puppet.
He's a waif. The orphan of our times. A lost child oblivious to the never-ending sea of despair.
Sonic, what does Dr. Eggman have in his pockets right now?
I don't know, a hippopotamus riding on a skateboard?
Finish up here. I'll rustle up.
Why? You guys don't have a hippopotamus riding on a skateboard in your pockets either? I thought that was a normal thing.
Stupid universe.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta chop my arm off.
Why?
Sunny skies ahead for this.
I carry one of those all the
You
time.
have a bigger chart.
They've clearly mistaken Tails for a lemon.
Is this a towel?
What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?
What?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, what if the princess is in another castle?
I need to change the scenery.
Oh.
It gets boring watching a majestic sunset over an endless tranquil sea of blue outside my beachfront paradise every day.
Hey, little fella. Oh,
Gosh, you're cute.
He's so
Pole
cute.
vaulting over the couch or shot putting tails across your living room.
You know what I've been wondering, though?
Where crazy luck theories come from?
When the bad luck leaves me, where does it go?
Tails,
There's
no!
a perfectly good explanation.
My wife!
You know, Amy, anytime someone
I'm just
calls
kidding.
attention to the breaking of gender rules, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by
Guys,
implying
I was just saying it because of that one meme, like... Tails, I miss my wife.
that this is an exception and not the status quo. What? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
Our brains will be so scrambled you can serve them with hot
We
cakes and a
love
cup
you,
of joe for
Knuckles.
$5.99.
Only a total dum-dum.
What you like is unimportant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to dispose of a rotten, half-eaten fruit sculpture of my head.
What's that? Don't! That's a low
Don't.
banana!
Anarchy, baby.
Oh, please don't cook me, Knuckles.
Fine. But I'm not wearing pants. We shouldn't be horsing around in here.
That's okay. I don't like
We
wearing
should be
pants
horsing
either.
around out
Pants
here.
either.
Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read.
Give me that.
Can a guy test out a deadly super weapon on a town of innocent civilians without being interrupted? What's this world coming to?
Why? Just chat. Sometimes I do stream without pants on. I won't judge you if you're watching this with no pants. Wait, hold up. Maybe I would judge you if you were wearing no pants and you're watching my stream.
Well, you know, See? Tomorrow,
Hands above the desk,
run
chat!
to garbage. Thursday, get tetanus shot. Friday, run to garbage. I'm booked solid.
We're trying to shoot this girl out of a cannon into a filthy trash can.
With this upgrade to the Build It box, I'm able to materialize three-dimensional manifestations of characters from video games.
There is a certain princess in a castle I'd like to meet.
Pants are overrated.
Let's go for a big
Hey,
boy
real.
ride.
Lesson number 7. Mustache care and maintenance.
Any last words, Sonic?
My
Volcano
hot topic husband.
Act out my Sonic fan fiction.
No, not this episode! Kodoggo, thank you so much for the follow, welcome in.
Oh, here we go.
I just hope the obese man who watches me sleep doesn't think I've been naughty. Otherwise, he might not sneak into my house and leave presents. Don't look at me! I'm a ballerina! A ballerina!
My breakfast is plotting to kill me.
He's gonna rip out my spine and play it like a xylophone.
And only mildly damaging to my kidneys. Spinning blades of death? Yeah, I guess that sounds safe.
I've never felt so free!
Knuckles, you're eating a napkin.
Yeah, I knew that.
Sleep, my large, rocky friend, and dream of large, gravelly girl monsters.
Actually, I'm an evil mastermind of average intelligence.
A slow cooker is truly one of life's most poetic small kitchen appliances.
Giant rock monsters.
I do love my slow cooker. Look at him go!
What? Is that the holiday where a giant rabbit breaks into your house and hides painted eggs?
An hour ago, you were snitching on Eggman, and now you're the ringleaders in his baseless blitzkrieg. You do more flip-flopping than the mayor during campaign season.
I don't know how you did it, but you totally turned things around.
It was simple. I blew up Medburger last night.
You what?
I finally done it. The
You
perfect
what?
batch of fries. Now to taste.
What the heck? These Cubot prototypes
I'm telling
used
you,
to be
someone went in between me and my french fries, I would be furious. No one comes in between me and my french fries.
cute and friendly, like Amy. Now they're bloodthirsty and vindictive, like Amy when I move her throw pillows.
Knuckles, what's wrong?
Her what pillows?
And Knuckles Jr. isn't working out.
Ice cream, thank you so much for the follow.
So you're saying you need I'm a crazy pizza man who juggles and sings. Oh, when I don't sing.
Oh, throw pillows! I was like, throat pillows. It's throw pillows, it's throw pillows, it's throw pillows.
Tony's not harming anyone.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation. Someone
There
is
has
stealing
to
all the
be.
water and sell it back to us.
Sounds like the writers are just phoning it in, but just in case, we better go check it out.
A time-traveling banana told you to do it?
Please, Dave! I'm begging you for mercy!
I have no mercy. I work in the
What is
fast
happening?
food industry.
And my delicious whipped cream filling will shoot out like toothpaste.
Kill Knuckles with fire!
No!
Tails has been hypnotized by man-eating tomato people?
That's what I do on my free time.
Key, Mrs. Rockbottom?
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Boulder.
I got this.
Not the
I told you
banana.
technology couldn't be trusted. No, wait. I told them. But if you were spying on us, you probably heard me. Of course, if you heard me by using technology, you couldn't trust the information that technology can't be trusted. So
Someone's always getting down in this show.
They let Cowbot out!
Don't worry about me. I'll just chew off my leg. Which works out well because I haven't had anything to eat in a while.
Fascinating. And what might this thing be?
That's a bowl.
Ah, yes, a bowl. How does it work?
Oops, one too many.
Actually, I can't handle the truth.
It's been one
That's
day
me.
since the puppies gave birth to puppy grandpuppies.
Everybody chill!
If frogs had wings and snakes had hair and automobiles went flying through the air.
Sticks and technology sitting in a tree. INTERFACING.
I don't even
I don't know what that's
which
spelled.
end of the toothbrush goes in your nose.
1,000 bottles of liquid nitrogen on the wall. 1,000 bottles of liquid nitrogen.
Use this to build a bigger build a bigger
Interfacing. Ah.
Yes, tainted victory is mine.
If some dingus
from the post office.
I think Eggman's mustache is just spaghetti that grows out of his face.
I had my vestigial tail removed years ago.
Not another one!
Anyone else find it strange that the fox can fly, but the bird needs to use a jetpack?
I do find it strange.
You sweating yet, Nux?
I never sweat. I have a glandular problem.
The pretty things attract government agents and possums. And you know how horrible they smell. The possums, too.
You look tired. Have a seat.
You had us make guacamole.
He's always getting down. I'm telling you, he just likes to dance. Oh, okay, bye.
Before you go, would you mind taking a look at this rash? I think I'm allergic to fish saliva.
Then why are you in a fish?
Just a regular old sunflower over here. Come gaze upon my soft, supple petals.
Is trash candy a word?
Tell you what, if any of you noobs can take me down, chili dogs are on me.
Deadly Explodonuts!
I could use a little help here. That is, if you guys are done making fun of Amy, who, by the way, totally deserves it.
For the first time in my life, I actually considered wearing pants.
Last time I kind of sweet-talked the guy. And by sweet-talked, I mean threatened his family.
I know, it was me.
Oh.
But since then, I've gotten divorced, so your threats are meaningless. You're looking at a man with nothing left to lose.
Hey, Nux, you're famous.
Cool. Who's the doofus with the trash can on his head?
Wait, you're vegan?
All toads take the high road, all toads take the high road, all toads take the high road.
Do they have Sonic tears? Because those taste the sweetest.
Oh, great Froggy Mondias, accept this humble sacrifice.
At least we're almost home and can put this nightmare behind us.
Oh!
Spoke too soon.
I forgot how unhinged this show can get. I forgot how unhinged this show could get. Oh, someone seen this show through memes. It really is the best. It's great to watch, especially when you're not sober. That is the best time to watch. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I had technically 2 more videos on my to watch list, but they're quite long videos. One of them is, I think, like an hour long, which I don't think I have time to do an hour long react. But I had a lot of fun today, guys. It was a great time. I hope you guys had a fun time too. Okay. We are gonna be wrapping things up. I'll probably stay here to yap a little bit longer, so don't leave just yet. Don't leave just yet. Let me turn on my night background, because it's pretty dark outside, I'm pretty sure. It's dark outside now. The Sonic Boom game was awful. Oh, I believe you. I 100% believe that it was bad. I don't even remember the last time I played a Sonic game. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which is actually quite ironic given the fact that I'm really bad at racing games, but I actually really enjoy Sonic Riders. It's eepy time. I'm gonna have to make dinner after this and probably work a little more. So, I took my melatonin earlier. Oh my gosh, it's EP time. It's EP time for you. Thanks for the stream. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Bye, Turquoise Time. Thank you so much. I love Zero Gravity too. Zero Gravity was a good game. I've been playing Subnautica quite a bit recently. I'm scared of that game. I should play Subnautica again one of these days. I really should. Sounds like a fun time. Frontiers had the best soundtrack since Adventure 2. I agree. I also really liked the Sonic, is it the Black Knight? I am scared of Subnautica. There's spooky, scary things that happen in that game. I only played the first Rider. The first Riders is good. I played it too, but I don't know. There was just something about Zero Gravity. I just like, it's very nostalgic for me. I was prepped for the sequel. Oh, and before her argument is Sea of the Earth, not Subnautica. Yeah, technically, Subnautica's ocean is not on Earth, so it doesn't exactly count for me. It doesn't count. As much as I'd actually like for it to count. I've actually never played a Sonic game. Highly recommend. Yeah, the Black Knight OST is actually a banger. Most of the Sonic games are heavily slept on. I agree. I was also one of those kids that played a lot of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games on the Wii. Those were a lot of fun. I wish there was, I don't have a Wii anymore. I told you guys how I accidentally set my Wii on fire, right? It was on accident. I swear my mom wanted to kill me. All right, I'll tell you, if you haven't heard this story before, I'm pretty sure I told it on stream, but probably a long time ago. So I went to the Philippines as a child, and I frequently went. So at the time, I was really into playing my Wii. I loved like playing the Wii Sports and my Sonic games at the time on the Wii. So if you don't know, if you go to different countries, if you travel a lot, so a lot of countries have like different power outlets and voltages, right? I have one of those things I always go, I have when I travel, especially internationally, especially when we go to like Europe or somewhere else. I don't think this is as big of a problem now, but it was in the past. So the Philippines had a different voltage for their power outlets. And at the time, my mom had to buy like adapters to make sure that whatever I plugged in, didn't catch on fire. But I was so impatient to play the Wii because I brought my Wii with me to the Philippines. We just plugged it into the TV and it was all fine and dandy, right? I was so impatient. I didn't want to wait for my mother to get back with the adapters that I was like, you know what? Surely this is not that actually big of a deal. So I plugged in the Wii. And about a minute later, first of all, it wasn't turning on. Second of all, there was smoke coming out of the Wii. Another minute later, a little flame started. And yeah, I accidentally set my Wii on fire. Safe to say, my mom, when she got back, was pissed as fuck. She was so mad at me. And she was like, Poseidon, I'm never getting you a Wii ever again. But she ended up getting me another Wii that Christmas because she felt bad. I had to, it actually burnt one of the discs that were in there. So I had to rebuy one of the games. I had to rebuy, my mother had to rebuy because I was young at the time and I didn't have my own money. So yeah, that was the time I set my Wii on fire on accident. Nowadays, when you go to the Philippines, it's actually, the voltages are not, or I think they're the same now because I don't remember the last time. The last time I went, I had no problem just plugging in my chargers in the wall and nothing happened. So yeah, olden electricity is iffy. Don't do what I did. Do not do what I did, all right? Oh, the 7 size Wii. I don't actually have a Wii anymore. I actually don't even know where my old Wii is at. The one that I did not set on fire. Even then, I don't know how I would. I mean, I do have a capture card, so I'm sure if I plugged it in, it would work. But I'm a little scared. Not helping cables in the Philippines. It's like a giant young month, yeah. Yeah, that's the time. Now I take care of my consoles. Now I'm not a careless, actually, I'm no longer a child. I can still be kind of careless. So I take care of my electronics. All right. I guess we could talk about the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're doing some Pokemon TCG Live, and if for any reason I want to play something else tomorrow, I will let you guys know. But I do want to play Pokemon tomorrow, Pokemon TCG. So if you guys want to chill while I play some games, we'll be doing that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. Hopefully I can wake up in time. That is the goal. The goal is to wake up on time. Anything else? Oh, yeah. If you guys haven't subscribed to my second channel yet, please go subscribe. I'm really trying to grow that channel. Honestly, it's been doing really well considering that it is quite a new channel. We're on the way to 2K. So if you haven't done so yet, go subscribe. But other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you haven't done so yet, please go join my Discord server. That is the best way to know whenever I'm live, whenever I am up to something else. Any schedule changes will be notified through my server or my Twitter, but usually my server finds out first before Twitter. But yeah, if you haven't done so yet, also go check out my merch with Murasaki Atelier. Go grab my deck box, my playmat, and my sleeves if you want to schnazz up your TCG supplies or your TCG cards. Definitely go check out my merch. It was a long, we worked really hard on it. It was a 7-month long process. So, alrighty, I'm gonna send you guys over on the YouTube side. On the YouTube side, you guys are not gonna get sent over to anybody, but on Twitch, I will send you guys over to someone. Not sure yet, but alrighty, gamers, I will see you all tomorrow for some Pokemon TCG. Thank you so much for hanging out, and take care. Bye-bye.